Sunday. Welcome. Actually, we're going to go over here. Never mind. Hi. Good to see everybody. Matt. Elizio, Matt. Good to see you. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. How's your day going? It is a lovely day here. I am based in, if you're new around here, I'm based in San Francisco. Hey, Sasuke. Good to see you. Welcome. We're having a big old citywide holiday today, big old event, but that's okay because I am here with you all, hopefully finishing up Resident Evil 5. So we've been on this for a couple weeks now. This particular game. And I sort of knew this one was going to be a challenge for two reasons. You know, one, I got to sneeze. Hang on 1 second. Thank you. Emily, hello. Happy Sunday. I saw the pictures of your garden, Emily. I liked it a lot. That was great. Good work. So I knew that 5 was going to be a bit of a challenge because, one, it's the one that I'm least familiar with. I kind of fell off Resident Evil after 4. I came back for 7. And I had never played 5 and 6 for a while and got told to try it out. So I actually had to. You got more flowers to plant, Seer, and a lot of paint. Oh, I'm sorry. But so far, I mean, it looked great. Emily posted some pictures on the Discord last night. By the way, there is a Discord linked in the. I can say Twitch and YouTube. I'm not on TikTok yet. Yes. So I knew this one was going to be a little bit of a challenge because there's a lot of one, I'm not as familiar with everything, and two, someone messed with my V-hold. They sure did. It's all right. Now it's a rainbow party in here. So let's see. 2, of course, this is also the era where Resident Evil really got heavy into QTEs, right? It got heavy into giving you a lot of random deaths for the sake of doing that. And it's not my favorite era of this particular franchise. I kind of like that we have 7 and 8 that we can move back into as a kind of return to form after this one. But I'm really hoping that today's going to be the day on 5. We got through the first 3 out of 6 chapters yesterday. And I went back and I actually replayed chapters 5 and 6, got them deathless, last night. So I feel practiced, ready to go. And if we can finish up this particular run of Resident Evil 5, then we'll move on to 6 next week. I do know 6 better. 6 still has a bunch of BS QTEs and all that. But it's a game that I'm more familiar with. And so I think that's going to make it a little bit better for everybody. Gavitron, how's your weekend going? Gavitron Gaming is also streams on Twitch. Branzy, hello, good to see you. Welcome. And has been helping out. Has been hanging out a lot here. If you like JRPGs and such, Gavitron Gaming is a great follow on Twitch as well. Cool. Let's see. Gosh, anything else going on? Still editing a whole bunch. I'm hoping to have something to share in early June for a new video. So we'll see. Because this summer I have an idea for a video. I can't talk about it yet. It might, and I'm not being hyperbolic when I say this, it might make or break my channel. I'm not kidding. I could get in deep trouble for what I'm thinking about doing, but I think it could be a lot of fun. So I think it's worth it. We'll try it. So more to come on that later this summer as I start talking about that. But let's see, you're doing all right. Your janky Xbox 360 scratch your disc. Oh gosh, you were doing Dead Space 2. Break. Oh, sorry. I'm not taking a break from streaming or anything like that. No, Emily. I'll still be around. But I'll tell you more when I say. Oh, sorry. That's what. Make or break. Yes. I have an idea that if I do it wrong, I could get in trouble for. I'll talk about it later. But for now, we are streaming Resident Evil 5 today, and that's what we're most focused on. So let me hop over here and get this going. All right. So here we are. Okay. So we are currently. Oh, thank you for the woohoo, Brancy. So we are currently at chapter 4.1. So let's see, there's about a couple of different sub-chapters for each of these sections. So we have to do 4, 5, and 6 today. You can still play it on Xbox Series X. You can't use the disc swap save exploit for hardcore mode until I replace it or hopefully just refurbish it. Oh, gosh, yeah. I did, I thought about unlocking the DLC for hardcore mode, but I don't know. I felt like doing it for real. But, man, hardcore mode is rough. If you can do it, more power to you. I've gotten about 2/3 of the way through hardcore mode, and I have not finished it yet. I really want to. Cross your fingers for no death today. Yes, cross my fingers for no death today, Emily. Absolutely. So here's hoping. So I have beaten the remaining chapters offline. I've beaten them deathless before. So it can be done, and it can be done by me. Just a question of can we do it all in a row right now today. So let's find out. Let's see. Let's get our friends on YouTube and TikTok on so we can get started. Yeah, there's always the question of, can anyone do it? And then can you do it? Is the big debate. But I think I can. I think I can. We'll find out though. All right, let's see. We're getting everybody up and running. All right, YouTube Shorts is happening. And then TikTok is happening. There we go. Now let's just refresh over here so TikTok can show up in my chat. You get to the shooter segment after the train crash and blew yourself up. That's like chapter 4. I think that's right. I think it is chapter 4. All right, there we go. I turned the volume down a little bit. Some folks were saying it was a bit loud yesterday, so hopefully this is still a loud game though, so don't worry. It'll continue to be, I'm sure. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think that's like chapter 4. I always let's see. I saved after there's a QTE section where you get blasted out into space on like at the end of, I think it's chapter 5, and that's where I saved the first time, and that seemed like that was a good spot for it. After playing in the dirt, you're gonna have a nice long hot bubble bath. Ooh, that sounds lovely, especially if you're hurting from being out in the sun all day and all that. Like that sounds like a great way to end the day. All right, I might do that myself if we succeed here today. I might do it if we fail here today. That's okay. Either way, as long as you're taking care of yourself, that's what matters. All right, let's pop back in here. All right, now I still have Resident Evil 5. I do have a trainer on that prevents Sheva from dying, and the main reason for that, it does adjust the difficulty a little bit because obviously you don't have to keep her alive necessarily. But of course, Sheva is notorious for just running headlong into like a fatal situation and getting herself killed. So, got to make sure that we don't run into that here. So we're on chapter 4.1. So we got to finish. We got 4.2, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, and then 6 as well. So we've got about 8 chapters to knock out. We're doing them on easy because I'm trying to figure out how exactly, like where exactly the danger spots are, because I'm training to do the entire numbered Resident Evil games Deathless. So that's 1 through 8. We're not doing 0, unfortunately, because 0 is just gonna be impossible to get done, like given how it's structured, you know. All right, here we go. Okay, now I do have, and I'm gonna let's see. I was working on this earlier, so I'm gonna change back to what I had. So we're gonna remove a couple of things. Okay. Well, we've been using this handgun. This is the super upgraded handgun, and it's been working really well. So I'm gonna keep at that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's see. I think we're gonna get the shotgun back for now. I think all we need is the shotgun for the moment. We will eventually need more. Now, luckily, we can purchase a couple of things. We can purchase rocket launchers. In fact, while I was doing this last night, I unlocked the infinite rocket launcher. I'm not gonna use it because I feel like that would just be cheating. But that is an option. Let's see. I'm gonna move this because it's there. Okay. And then we're gonna get the shotgun shells. All right, cool. We got shotgun shells. I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm gonna give some of these to Sheva as well. Excellent. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Everybody has a heal. Everybody knows what they're doing. Now, section 4 is the cave section. It's not particularly difficult, but let's see. There are some deadly laser beams that can kill us, both from the sun, as well as from some trap rooms that we're gonna have to deal with. All right, here we are. Now here's Chris and Sheva. Now, of course, they're not exactly in camouflage, but that's okay.
Name Irving said, Excellent.
I'll do a quick little plot recap in a moment if you weren't here before.
Do you think she could be connected to Irving?
It's possible.
Hey, Carlos, are we going to play all the Resident Evil games? We're going to do all of the numbered Resident Evil games.
There is a connection.
There's so many Resident Evil games, we can't do all of them, but we are going to try to Deathless 1 through 8.
We're bound to find out.
True. Let's move.
All right, so this is Chris and Sheva Alomar. They are in Africa right now. They were tracking down a weapons dealer named Irving, who claims to be, who claims to be selling the Ouroboros virus, which is a variant of the Plaga that you fought as Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4. What they don't know yet is that Albert Wesker, Chris's old nemesis, is actually behind all of this. But first, we got to kill some spiders. And down we go. Yeah, Carlos, I think it'll be fun to try to attempt that. I mean, we'll see how well it goes, but I think we'll be able to pull it up. Oh, that actually is pretty smart to knock down the ladder. Now I think about it. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay, just you. I'm gonna move Sheva back to cover mode. There we go. So Sheva can be like full on attack mode, or she can just kind of watch your back. Watching your back saves a lot more ammo. So unless you think you're gonna get into trouble, watching your back is a good idea. Now, we are going to get ambushed a couple of times. The spiders aren't that bad. We'll get some more here. Yep. Called it. Actually, no, I've played this section enough. There we go. All right. Put the ladder back up. Now, the ladder is moving, I mean, it's straight out of Resident Evil 4, and there's, of course, this game took a lot of cues from 4. You're gonna, if you haven't played this before, it's basically co-op Resident Evil 4. You like Resident Evil 4, you like co-op, you'll like Resident Evil 5. Oh, rifle ammo. That should go to Sheva.
Thanks, partner.
There we go. And right now I'm trying to stockpile gear for later. I'm not going to need too much in this section. I don't think there's actual bosses in Chapter 4, which is fine because there's a crap ton of them in 5 and 6. I'm not asking for more. All right, let's save that. We're also stockpiling gold because we can buy more grenade rounds, as well as rocket launchers. But this section here kind of appeared like it kind of exists a little bit outside. Oh, do I have to shoot these? Exists a little bit outside of the game because the plot doesn't advance all that much. But I have beaten this section deathless before. It doesn't mean I'm not going to take it seriously, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think that one time I died in Chapter 4 was when I died to the laser beams, which was not very smart. All right. So we have a number of areas here we have to reflect the light that comes in from the ceiling. And that's going to open up new passageways for us, as well as hitting some statues. So this is what the game kind of turns into Tomb Raider.
When he said we'd find answers in this place.
That's right. We already defeated Irving. He is he was the weapons dealer. We thought was the mastermind, but really he's an underling, and he wouldn't tell us why. But he did tell us that we would be able to get answers here as to what's actually going on. And what we will find out is that Wesker's involved. Wesker, of course, was the villain in Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil Code Veronica, or one of the villains in Code Veronica. And Chris has now killed him twice. And he keeps coming back. Chris doesn't know that yet, but he does. Now, there are a few traps in here, so we're going to have to watch out for that. I don't think it's here. One of these is trapped. Let's see. Lots of gold. Give me all of this. Just want to make sure we have enough to get all the grenade rounds we need. Grenade rounds are going to be key to us actually being able to finish this off. Is there anything in here? Actually, before I do. Ah, this way. He's the cockroach of villains. He kind of is. And he'll be back, too. I mean, like, he's definitely the kind of villain that, like, whenever the writers need him, they're just going to find some excuse to clone him or something like that. So, he'll be back. He'll be back. Soon you'll see. This virus does belong to me. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, is this a QTE? I don't remember. Okay, it's coming. All right, good. Okay, so later on, I don't know if it's here. I'm fine. All right, take the hand grenades. Later on, we are going to have a trap for one of those chests, and I believe Sheva is with me when that happens. So I think I'm probably okay until then. But gotta be diligent. I sure as heck don't want to do a reset. Oh, get off of me. Whoa! That was rude. Anybody else? Not for the moment, but the music hasn't stopped yet. Somebody's still out here. They're there. until the arrow just flies past me. It's usually how I find out that someone's still alive. I guess all you have to do is shoot him in the leg and then just die. Whoop. Well, some of them don't die. I think Chev is over there. There she is. All right, this might be the trap one. Let's see. We kind of have to go through here. It's not. All right, good. Hey, Manny. Happy Sunday to you. How are you? Welcome. We just started. And we are in the beginning of Chapter 4. Cannot get over here. Okay. And kind of wandering our way around. What are you up to? I'm just trying to be very careful and making sure I don't walk into trouble. This way is not the way. What about going this way? We haven't been over here yet. This is where Sheva ended up, and we can go. Yeah, this is the trap. Look at that. Look at that. This part is heavy puzzle. It sure is. But there is no path forward. You're watching me in bed? I hope you're having a relaxing Sunday. Up here. Cool. All right, we're going to get ambushed by spiders, but it won't be too bad. I think we have enough rounds for it. Anybody else? Oh! I'm ambushed by that. Never got him. Jeff is being surprisingly helpful so far. Straight behind me is a treasure. Yes. Thank you, Chance. We're going to go collect all of them in a moment. Oh, wait a minute. Anybody else? Oh, yes, you. Thankfully, friendly fire doesn't actually exist, but I will look like I'm hurt. You're actually not scared of spiders? I don't mind spiders for the most part. I don't want to mess with the big mean ones, but like for the most part, they're just hanging out being spiders. Not actually harming anyone. Brilliant emerald? So yeah, they can't help being spiders.
Come on!
I can't right
Take
now.
it.
Okay.
Okay, more gems. And then some of these. Excellent. Now, I don't recall whether or not this next section is an insta-death one. No, the creepy stuff out of that guy's neck. Oh, yes! Hey, bitch piece, how are you? Okay. Keep it. Clear the path a little bit. Get out of here. Bitch Peach, you get much Beta Breakers traffic in your neighborhood? You're a little off the route. Careful, the name might get censored. I think I can say, I'm pretty sure I can say, I can swear up to a point. Like, there probably is a limit to that. But thank you, though. Appreciate your concern. Just want to get everything here because once I turn that wheel, then so a hazard's going to pop out, and then we're going to have to get out of here. Oh, it's B2B now? You've been hacking all weekend? Yep, it is today. Oh, that's going to start anyway. Okay, never mind. All right, we got to go.
What in God's name are those? Better give them a wide berth.
Agreed. Okay, so in this case, we have to open up the door on the other side. This part's always tricky. Yeah, I don't know if this part will kill you or just hurt you if they hit you. Oh, thanks. Good to see you. Hope you have a great day. And we got to move because that door will close. It'll close slowly, but it'll close eventually. Get off the corner.
Hurry! It's closing!
I know. Working on it. Nope, didn't make it. All right. I didn't see whether that button prompt would have worked or not, so. Try to be careful, Manny. Try again. Now, I believe after we get in the door, we can go back and then collect all this stuff. Okay, that should open it up again. All right, I don't believe they'll come this way. I don't know if I'm going to make it home now, but... Yeah, no, I'm not going to make that. All right, try it again. I have never had to take this many attempts to make that. Hey, HBR Gaming, how are you? HBR Gaming also streams on TikTok and Kick. So if you're a fan of those, definitely... if you're a fan of watching the streams there, definitely check out HBR Gaming. How's your day going? All right, there we go. That's going to bring it back up. Okay. Move. Try going this way this time. I think we... Oh, yeah, okay, we got it. There we go. That deactivates it. Terry, welcome back. Hi.
I didn't know you could move so fast.
I don't know that I moved all that fast, but I made it, so that's what counts. Good so far. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we've just started for the day. And hopefully, this is our last run of Resident Evil 5. For now. Until we do the real run, that is. Alright, grab me some gold, and then we head out. We've got some big, giant temple levels that we'll have to deal with, as well as some, you know, a lot of, like, traps and puzzles and the like. Attempt 6 wasn't on 5 yesterday. I got beat yesterday. I did take a couple of deaths yesterday, Kev. But so far all is good. And we're on Chapter 4 at the moment. 4 out of 6. So, we're making our way through. Can't wait to see how I deal with Jill and Wesker. I think what I'm going to do, I was trying a couple of options for Jill last night. And I don't want to get creative with it, because whenever I got creative, Jill would die, and then I would take a game over. So I think we're going to go slow and steady when it comes to that Wesker and Jill fight. All right, so this is a bunch of QTEs. Let's do it. No way around it. A few stream tests earlier because you got TikTok on Restream. Nice. I have not tried TikTok on Restream. I've mostly just been going through their live studio program. Restream is actually really good if you, like, for instance, if you, because I know you're streaming off a laptop, so, like, Restream is probably the best way for you to multi-stream, I imagine. All right. That's going to open up into this room. This is what I think it is. That jump was redonkulous. It really was, user. I mean, this game is redonkulous. This game is... It makes absolutely no sense, but it's a lot of fun. All right. So, we got to pull some statue cords. And when we do that, that's going to trigger new areas opening up, as well as some enemies popping out. So, we're going to have to deal with that. You do like the TikTok Studio. TikTok Studio is all right. I wish I could run everything through OBS. I know that, like, Stream Elements has a plugin that's supposed to let you do that, but it hasn't worked for me so far. Laptop stream is best on Restream. So part of that is because, like, it does take up extra resources on your computer to stream to 2 different places. So on a laptop, especially if you're, like, on a stock laptop, then, yeah, like, doing something like Restream, where you're technically only uploading it one place and then Restream is sending it out other places, that's a good way to save your computer resources. All right, nothing else here. We're just going to do everything slowly and carefully. That is the plan today. We're not going to rush for anything. Can't go down. All right, let's zip around. Streamlabs plugin isn't good. I haven't tried Streamlabs. I don't use Streamlabs, so I haven't. I'm not sure how that is. I tried the Stream Elements one, and it didn't work at all for me. But it was like the day it released, so I'm sure they've improved it since then. You have that you'd like to stream on TikTok. You don't have space for a computer. Yeah, go for it. I think that I believe that they are pretty open about letting folks stream now. So yeah, Terry, do it. What do we got here? Okay, it's another grenade launcher, and I already have one of those, and I don't need a second. Okay, here we go. Here's our first one. So I believe we're going to have Sheva grab this one.
Sheva.
Okay, get the other one.
And then I have to go around and get the other side. I'll probably get attacked along the way, but that's okay. All right, so there's a bunch of these puzzles where it's the two of us have to pull at the same time. Yeah, GPL Gaming, it's pretty cool. I think they're not thrilled with the combined chat that I have up right now, but so far it's not been an issue. I've also seen everybody doing it, so it's one of those things where I don't think they enforce it. All right, there's our next one. We go for the green statue. Yeah, the red app has never had a problem with it, as far as I know. I think we gotta go this way. We've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. How is it? I have never played a Monster Hunter game, but I know that oh wait, gotta go the other way. But I know that it was really popular when the new one came out, Monster Hunter World. I'm looking forward to playing some smaller games. I finally beat Baldur's Gate 3, which took for freaking ever. Good game, very good game, but man, it's long. But it's better because you're not looking at different chats. Yeah, and then also everyone else can follow along too. So I think that's pretty important. Try Schedule 1. I don't know, Schedule 1 doesn't feel like my jam. I haven't played it though. Could be good. My favorite Resident Evil game of all time, user? It would probably be either 2 or 4, I think, are my favorites. And, neither one of those is a particularly hot take. I think everybody generally likes them. But I do think that was the best that they've gotten so far. All right, lots of stair moving. Okay, anything else I can do here? I can go this way. Oh, and get a treasure. It's addictive like its contents. Yeah, I suppose that game would have to be addictive, wouldn't it? Schedule 1 is a game where you play as a rug dealer. Three is your favorite, Nate? I love the original 3. The original 3 is great. I don't love what they did with the remake, but again, not a hot take. Okay. Let's explode the cover. There's exploding arrows. They're gonna try to flank me. Get out of here. Chris is hot, Nate. Is he?
Use this.
Chris is definitely, he's got a, mature look about him in 8. But what he does in 8 is just so dumb. Yeah, hold still. All right, who is shooting? You are. Can you get that guy, please? Thank you. I don't think that baton's gonna cut it. There we go. Anyone else? Yes, we got you. You were glad Chris's teammate called him out on how bad he handled things in it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, it's such a traditional. I'm not gonna spoil it for the folks who haven't played Village yet. We'll get to it when we play Village, of course. But it's such a sitcom-y story where, you know, everything would have been resolved if, you know, two people had just talked to each other like adults. But because they didn't talk to each other like adults, you have to go off on this whole other plot line that never really had to exist. And that's pretty much what happens in 8. How on earth would Chris think that was a good idea? And yes, Chris's teammate does call him out on it, and it's the right move. Be like, all right, made for a great game though. Village is fun. Village is like, it's good pulpy schlock, but I was into it. Man, they're just everywhere today.
Take this.
I guess we're going for that purple one. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I don't know why Chris didn't just tell Ethan what was going on. Right? Like, how much easier could this whole thing have been if you had just let him in on what was going on? Again, my apologies if you haven't played Village. This conversation will make no sense to you. Would have made everything so much easier, right? Think about everything that wouldn't have happened if Chris was just like, hey, Ethan, you might want to know that this is going to go on, and here's why we're doing this. Why does Chris look different in every single game? I think part of it's just an art style thing, but I do think the only one where the deviation really bugged me was in 7. When we get to 7, he just doesn't look... Yeah, they could have joined forces, exactly. Well, Ethan has no, like, actual training, I think, other than just surviving 7. So they probably would have sidelined him, and maybe for good reason. Okay, let's do this one. Yes, Sasuke, exactly. But, like, regardless, they still should have told him. He looks relatively the same except for 7. They did him dirty in 7. Yeah, I don't love his look in 7. I think it's just this is what happens when, like, you go too long, that you go so long you can't keep the same art people. So, of course, they all want to redesign everything. But the man's still sexy. Something about Chris muscles, older, a little gray hair. He's a sexy man. Yeah, he's a good-looking dude. Definitely. If you like the the older men, you could definitely do worse than Chris Redfield. There we go.
Sheva.
Roger.
There's only one chain. The other one must be somewhere else.
Must be. Because he'd be getting close to 50 by the time Village rolled around. If they were all in their early 20s in 1998 when the Raccoon City incident happened, then yeah, by the time Village came out in like 2021, they'd all be getting close to 50. Hey, Claudia. You love RE5? Awesome. Chris didn't know Ethan's secret, so he was trying to keep Ethan safe. Did a bad job at it, though. Hey, Vibes Gold, how are you? Yeah, it just, like... I mean, I understand he probably had decent motives for it, but, like... I really wish they would have just talked to each other. Alright, hold on. Behind me. You watched video said Ethan was infected by the mold, and that's why he can reattach them. Yes. So apparently he died. Well, I don't want to give too many spoilers for Village, but we found out why Ethan can effectively regenerate. Now, before we can leave this room, we do have to fight another boss. Whoa! Ah! Get off me. That's a boss we know. It's the Bat Monster. Oh, like, why did Chris join with him? Yeah, you would think somebody who could literally, like, regenerate would be a good ally. Apparently not, though. Out first. That one's deal with them later. Not with the Bat Boss coming back. No. And Chris didn't know yet about being, so I don't think understands Ethan's struggle. Yeah, I'll be curious. I'm curious to go back and look and play the game again, knowing what happens. It's been a minute since I have. Looked like he jumped over your bullet. He kind of did, if you're talking about the moment I think you're talking about. All right, I think we're good here. We're going to use the shotgun for now. I'm out of handgun bullets. That's okay, because we have a boss coming. Well, boss. We have a mini boss coming up. Mia told Chris he didn't seem to know, so I'm guessing he didn't have that intel. Maybe not. Proximity bump. Ooh, I do kind of want one of those. I could use this.
Hey.
We're going to use those mines a little bit later, so let's hang on to them. Did you think the whole story was about being a father? It kind of was. It's sort of about the sort of transitioning role into keeping your children safe in a scary and dangerous world. Which I'm sure, I'm not a parent, but I'm sure is eye-opening for anyone who is a parent, or becomes a parent, I should say. Sheva? There you are. Alright. It's going to trigger the bat monster. Luckily on this mode we can take it down pretty quickly. I think in like normal or like veteran mode you kind of want to run. He wasn't the best MC, but he was an amazing father and husband. That's true. Like, I think he was sort of just designed to be an every person. Which makes him relatable, just not very memorable, right? And so I would agree, he's maybe not the best main character, but like, yeah, as a decent person, yeah, he is. Alright. Second. Where are you? Here it comes. Not great. Around. Excuse me, I am stuck right here. Sheva, move. There we go. Alright. Got it, finally. Okay, we got an emerald, and I think that's the end of this room. And good riddance. Okay, not this way. Maybe this way? Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah. I forgot about Mia. Man, Mia is terrifying in that game, especially in 7. That opening sequence in 7 is just, ugh. I have, like, everybody's got that one thing that creeps them out more than other things. Impaled flesh is one of them for me. And there's a lot of that in 7. I don't want to spoil the ending, but that ending in 8 made you cry because of your father. Aww. I mean, it's a good ending to be. Yeah, it's a very sweet ending to Village.
The preparation.
And there's Excella. Okay, and that's 4-1. We got one more, chapter 4, 2, and this is mostly going to be a puzzle chapter. Puzzles with lasers that can kill you. So I need to make sure to take those very seriously, unlike how I've done in the past. We're going to save the grenades for later. We're not going to need them here. I'm going to take the shotgun shells. We're not going to need the flash grenade. The red herb. You got that first aid spray already. Let's see. We will top both Chris and Sheva off with handgun ammo just in case. That seems like that's about good. All right. Oh, we got a lot of treasures. 41,000 worth of treasures. All right, I have 218,000, whatever the currency is. Don't forget the side story. That's true, Sasuke. There is some pretty good DLC in Village as well. I really like the final fight in that section. It's not going to be part of the run, but we might play it anyway, just for fun. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, the other thing we have to do is get past... This is the sun mirror section. I think it's in this room. Where we're going to have some of these folks... So Mia is a good mom. Mia is a good mom. You wouldn't... I think after 7, you wouldn't necessarily suspect her of that, but she is infected in 7, so... She gets better. 3 slots for 3 items. All right, so we got to go find 3 seals. But before that, we got to deal with this. And they're going to start using the sun to do this.
Impressive. They appear to be focusing sunlight into a laser-like beam.
Good job, Sheva. Hey, Queen Claire. Yep, it's your brother. Rocking an amazing outfit. I want this outfit so freaking bad. Not for, you know, it's not exactly good for camouflage. It just looks sick. And good to know you can kill those things by aiming at the explosives on their arrows. I learned something today. You can also shoot spears out of the air. This part is also tricky, yes. No nice shot for the spear? Really? I shot 2 spears out of the air, Sheva. Come on now. And blew up some explosive arrows while it was still in their bow. Alright, got the sea emblem. But I agree, this part can be a little tricky. So we are going to... Okay, they can't get in from the back. So we're just going to set up here and make them come to us.
Nice shot!
Alright. Oh! I thought I got that off fast enough, but alright. No. Oh, god dang. Out of the way. Back here. Give me 7. The big guy's always scary. The big guys are scary. They're strong too, and they got those big old clubs. They've never actually killed me, but they've come close. Alright, anyone else here? This pistol's got some range. I could pick some folks off if they're kind of off in the background. I don't think they are, though. Alright. We'll see them in a moment. I know that we can look for whoever is behind those sun rays. Oh. And potentially shoot them. Which is a great idea if we can figure out how to do it. Alright. Let's see. This way? Okay, they are there. Oh, so close. I don't think will hurt you. I think we're safe here for the moment. Not for long, but... Let's see. Can we hit whoever's in control of those things? Not from here. Can we do it from here? No. I do want that jewel for later, though, so let's... Alright. Move. Hit me, spear guy. Whoa! Ow. Okay, health is getting a little low, so we're going to heal up in a moment. But first, make sure that we're safe. Hey, W2 fast for you. Back at it again. Indeed. All right.
Hey,
Heal up. There we go. Some of this, and then let's see. I think we can take him out from here. Or at least his first one. Yep, we can. There we go. All right. So one laser down. We got not unprofessional yet. No. Still trying to beat this one deathless. I'll let you wipe them out. Thank you for that. All right, we got to send Sheva over. I like this one. I don't know that I like it enough to do it on veteran. I do have access to the infinite rocket launcher now, so that would make things a little bit easier. Yeah, I don't actually need to protect Sheva. Oh, Ari lore is hard to talk about in comments. I guess that's true too. All right, there we go. Now she's gonna come over here, pop down. Now let's see if they follow. Yep, they're gonna follow. I think he's just locked at this point. Veteran is so fun. I don't know. Like I just feel like there's other Resident Evil games I would rather play and beat on like professional difficulty. Like the remakes, absolutely. And you all, if you were here for it, I mean, like we did Resident Evil 4, we S+ professionaled Leon and Ada's campaign here on well, wherever you happen to be watching. All right, now we have one more of these folks to get. Are you asking for snaps, Queen Claire? Oh, man. Let's see here, and there's the other one. Goodbye. Yeah, we haven't had any in-chat hookups yet that I know of. It'd be good to see that go down. All right, let's see. I run through here. We're gonna go get that last emblem. Here, no, okay. Let's see. I hear them. Where are they? There we go. Oh. That's enough. Oh, thank you. I love this shirt too. It's really good for figuring out who actually plays games wherever you go out, because it's one of those ones. It's like, if you're at all familiar with video games, you know who Umbrella is for the most part. So it's just a really good way to find your own people while you're out and about. Fall collection, Africa Safari coming fall of 2026. Okay, who is shooting explosive arrows at me? You're not. Somebody is still shooting arrows. Yeah, whoever that is. Oh, is that you? That was rude. That was really freaking rude. All right, here we go. And now there's more. Rotten eggs? Ew, no. How did I even pick that up? Use one of your tattoos to find your people. Oh, cool. What's the tattoo of? Dead? You're dead. Alright, good. You want to get a Resident Evil tattoo eventually? Nice. What do you want to get? You want to get like the Umbrella logo? Maybe the biohazard symbol? Although, I don't know. If I saw somebody with a biohazard symbol, I would assume something else. No, I'm not eating the rotten egg. Get out of here. Alright. Oh, King Tonberry. Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll definitely attract the Final Fantasy fans. Mostly just out of PTSD because those Tonberries are evil. If you're not familiar, in Final Fantasy, there's a recurring enemy called a Tonberry, and they look very cute, but they will absolutely wreck you. So they're easy to underestimate. Symbol of the Dimitrescu daughters of an 8. Nice. Who's your favorite Final Fantasy enemy, Kev? Oh, cool. Zoltan, you hate the Tonberries? Yeah, people know. You may like them, you may not like them, but everyone knows who the Tonberries are. Because we've all had that experience of, oh, those things are cute, and then they just shank you. All right, here's our 3 seals. Go ahead and pop them here. Sky Emblem, Earth Emblem, Sea Emblem. All right, and I think that's it for this room. I'm pretty sure we just have the laser puzzles, and then that's it for chapter 4. Pretty sure. All right, I was trying to shoot you, and you were being really rude about it. Thank you. Tanky too. Yeah, they are tough. They always have like ridiculously high HP. All right. I don't think we have anything. Yes. Okay. So we hit our checkpoint. You might get a Jill in Nemesis tattoo. Ooh, cool. I'm gonna quit out and drop off some of the stuff in the item box because we don't need these grenades for this section. We will need them later. One green herb. There's also a red herb. I got a bunch of red herbs down here. Yeah, I'll take one of them. There we go, and we'll combine those in a moment. Let's see. How about for Sheva? Doesn't need that green herb either. Okay. Now we're good. Hey, Cupsinko, how are you? You still laugh whenever Birkin ingests himself with a T-virus? Like the hell? I mean, he was gonna die if he didn't. It's not a good plan, but it's not like he had a lot of good options. I'm not, like, trying to apologize for Birkin or anything, but what else could he have done? All right, real quick. Here, no. Here, no. All right, on to the puzzle section. So if you haven't seen this before, it's kind of like, if you ever played the Talos Principle, it's a lot like that, where really it's just puzzles about redirecting light. But this light will instantly kill you. And it's time for an ad break, which is actually a good time to do that. If you are on the, let's see, so other than rocket launcher, any other infinite ammo you got? I think for a lot of them I've got infinite ammo. But real quick, if you are on the red or purple app, it'll be about 3 minutes of ads coming up here. If you do watch the ads, it does help support the stream. Thank you very much for that. If you're on TikTok, just hang out for 3 minutes, and I will be right back, and we'll pick up right where we left off.
Callisto Protocol, a new survival horror game where you wake up and escape prison during a viral outbreak, team up with a fellow inmate, wear diegetic UI, get stuck on biomass, swap batteries indoors, dismember mutants with creepy names, use telekinesis, stomp corpses, travel through waste processing tunnels, spot new monsters behind unbreakable glass, get tutorialized by finger paint, FaceTime your antagonist, go outside in Minnesota, find suits that upgrade your HP and pockets, fall through a disintegrating building, find a devoted weirdo who wants to evolve humanity because reasons are for nerds, and I'll hold back on endgame spoilers for now, but I could go on.
I can't see people going on. That's Dead Space 4.
Dead Space opened with Isaac and his 2 compatriots, Hammond and Kendra, trapped on the spaceship USG Ishimura, overrun with necromorphs, the reanimated corpses of the ship's crew. Isaac tries to fix the alien ship and search for his girlfriend Nicole, who appears to him whenever no one is around. Turns out the necromorphs were created by an artifact called the Marker that was stolen from a nearby planet. Kendra reveals herself as an EarthGov spy to steal the Marker, but Nicole and Isaac foiled her plan and return the Marker to the surface. But before Isaac can escape, Kendra confronts him and reveals that Nicole is... We're on a subway platform in West Oakland, California to talk about Dead Space. And here's the game's creator, Glenn Schofield, to tell you why we're here.
With so many great examples of sound design within the game, one in particular that really got me was the bar train room. Don, in fact, it was telling me one day, he's like, Glenn, I'm going under. I was going in the bar train. And we went under the bay, and it's the worst sound in the history of man or something like that. And I'm like, record it, you know? And so next day, he's hanging out with the bar train, getting the Isaac for me. It was awful. It was like screeching, and I'm like, oh man, it's great, you know? Because what we were looking for is how can we scare people just with sound, no monster, no nothing. So you're in zero G in the game, and zero G is like, you know, the absence of sound. So it's like you get to an airlock, shuts down, quiet again. Then you open the door, and it's just. And people are running in the room. There's not one enemy that may be in their kind of corner. There's nothing happening. And they're running into it. They're running into walls or bumping into. They are just trying to get out of the room. It's so awesome.
Oh, there's a cougar. There's two cougars. Uh-oh. Man. Hang on. All right. Oh my god, I just shot him. Oh, I was trying to shoot the cougar and okay, hang on. We gotta do it.
You are a horrible person.
All right, back to it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching the ads.
Horrible person.
All right, let's get back to it. Annette and William Birkin are the worst parents ever. Yeah, they're not great parents. They're also just terrible people. But in addition to that, they're also terrible parents. All right. And now we're locked in. Dun, dun, dun.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here.
Sure is. Thank you for spoon-feeding me, Sheva.
Tread carefully. Those beams are dangerously focused.
Okay, that I actually do appreciate the warning on. All right, this, of course, is a pretty simple one. We just have to get the beam onto this, so that will activate the elevator, which we will do. All right. Oh, God! No, other way. Hey, Knight Risfield. There we go. Hey, we got the 1K on TikTok. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Now we're going to very carefully. Yeah. Get back to my stream monitor came off for a second. 1 second. There we go. Let's see. We're going to very carefully hop on here. There we are. Okay. And then
Looks like it worked. Are we finished?
sure are. I think we have 3 of these rooms. And then I believe that's the end of chapter 4. Okay.
That
So,
pillar's in the way.
we can knock
but
this
I
down.
think we can knock it over.
Sure can. I don't love the kicking mechanic later on, and I'll show you why in Chapter 5. There is a point where, like, everything would have been way better if they had just not kicked things by as a reflex. Okay, we can't progress here, so we're going to go around. I think what we're going to end up doing... Let's see here. So we're going to have to kick this down. Do we actually have to? I don't know. It's just fun. All right. We're going to move this. There. So it reflects that way. Then, I think if we then move this one to the right, light goes here, light goes here, light goes there. Is it turned correct? I think it is turned correctly, yes. And then hits the target. I keep wanting to go the other direction. I think it's like because I invert control sometimes. There we are. Ah. Okay. Go very carefully. Very carefully.
Another one down. What's next?
You know what's next, Sheva. Rule of 3. It's a video game. You used to die trying to do this light puzzle, Ruby? Yeah. So I'm trying to beat this game Deathless. And I was like, oh, yeah, exactly. Like, I was like, I'll just take a little bit of damage and see if I can open this chest. Nope, one shot me, had to restart the whole thing. Ugh. This one, yeah, that's a trap. We are not going to get that chest. It's just going to, like, bring a bunch of spiders out. Okay, so I'm going to come down here. So this is a little bit of a trickier one, because what you got to do is you have to, let's see, you got to figure out how to set this up and then break it. So let's see. Because you'll be trapped inside otherwise. Okay, so get that. Now, we're going to turn you Okay. A bit close, but not quite there yet. That's cool. Oh, I think we gotta go. Actually, we gotta hit that thing. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Do I want the treasure? No, because I know that treasure's a trap. And I got so much money right now in the game. So, like, I have like 200,000 left over. I've got all the upgraded weapons. I mean, like, at this point, I don't think it's there. Hey, thanks for the 2K on TikTok. Dead Space and Callisto Protocol survival game. Okay, let's see. Okay, now that does, yeah, that opens that thing. I don't know that I need to do that just yet, but let's see. Right. And that opens it up. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's an idol. I keep thinking that idol is trapped. And I don't want to risk it. You hate this puzzle, Queen Claire? Alright, now there's something in here. Speaking of traps. It's not this room, it's another one. I think it's the idol room. I have never taken that idol. How come I don't use the Hydra shotgun? I've got this one. It's the jailbreaker, and I think it's the best shotgun in the game. So I've been sticking with that one. Okay. Now then. I feel like it's like, I still have never taken that. I feel like it's like a From Software thing where it's like if the treasure is just sitting out there in the open. Hydra was last time you checked. Oh, thanks, Yavatron. Hey, Tiny Hands. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Welcome. That's right. These are all snakes. The snakes don't hurt you too much. And you do get jewels for them. But there's definitely snakes that will bite you in here. I think they're not too poisonous. But yeah, I'm like, that idol's just not going to be that much, and it's just not worth the risk at this point to lose the run. This particular Resident Evil loves to come up with nonsense ways to kill you. All right, now then. That's great, but we're not done with the level yet. Because to get out of here, we got to send the beam this direction now that we've opened this door. Which is doable. But I think what we'll have to do, I have to break it first. So to break it, we're going to move this left. There we go. Have Sheva do it this time. I earned it. Yeah, right. All right, now then, send it down this way. All right, and now we reattach the beam, or we put the beam back where it's supposed to be, and it should bounce the light all the way around to the elevator, just like that. Where's my? Hang on, we need this is appropriate there. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me carefully walk down this hallway. Making sure I absolutely don't get near that beam. And I think that's the end of the chapter.
All right, we got it!
I think. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, okay, this is the end. It's just we gotta go over here and find the flower. So the flower is where the progenitor virus comes from, and that's where this is all routed from. All right, that's chapter 4 down. 2 more to go. Rather, well, 6 sub-chapters total, but you know what I mean. All right, so this, okay, here's where things start to get a little spicy. Because we're gonna have liquors in this section, and then we will eventually fight the big spider. I did take a death to the big spider, if you remember, because we needed grenades, and I ran out of grenades. So we're gonna be careful about that. I have a couple of grenades in storage. we'll be able to get those later. But first, I think we're going to get some prox mines for Chris. There we go. Let's see. Sheva's fine for now. Organize. And 17,000. Sell that. Good. And go. All right. So we're gonna introduce the liquors.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure.
The liquors are not that bad in 5. It's just when they work in packs, they can be kind of dangerous.
First, we need to find out.
We've got 2 rooms coming up where we're gonna face a lot of liquors. You know what? Do I want? Yeah, I think we will. I'll find some grenades along the way and get them. That's all right. I was just rethinking the grenades. Let's get them. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we have a little bit of time. We're gonna get a little. See it right there? There's one of them. We're safe for now. You'll know when we're not. This game is a lot of things, but subtle it isn't. Okay, that's a machine gun ammo we don't need. I do need the handgun ammo. Okay, that's all we need here. Anything else? Is there a safe or anything? I see the ammo. What is this? Incendiary grenade. Yeah, you know what? I am going to hang on to these. There's a moment where we're going to need something to take out a lot of them at once. Green herb, sure. And they find this is where the Jill was in that picture. Yep.
No doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Hey, thank you for the 4K likes on TikTok, everybody. I might swap to the shotgun just in case, because, like, when they do pop out, it's a big deal. All right. Oh, God. Look at this. There's just random areas with just viscera. Liquors bring you back to the old area. Yeah. At least they're not... The liquors in the new ones are rough. At least the liquors in this are not... If in a 1-to-1 fight, a liquor doesn't stand a chance. Versus, like, in 2, a 1-to-1 fight, liquors could wreck you. Torn apart by animals, not a good way to go. Yeah, agreed. All right. Can't open this up otherwise. I guess we gotta do this. There they are. Now the liquors, if you're not familiar...
I saw something.
Yeah, so did I, Sheva. Is they are blind, but they can hear really well. So naturally, the only way we can get out is by doing this. There's a lot of moments where they're like, we better be really careful and then do the loudest thing possible. These things will not hurt us, I don't believe. I don't think the dogs will come out and try to eat it. Oh, God! That thing, however... Oh, God, there's a... See, they're pretty strong, though. That is something to keep in mind. Okay. Hey, Blue the Raptor. And Sheva has no space either. I'm going to take these. Give me these. You can take that greener.
I need ammo.
Take this!
You got enough heals already. All right. Oh, thank you, Blue. Missed you, too. Hope you had a good Saturday. I think we're safe for now. Lionheart. Now, that's fine, because there's only 2 of them, and we basically had to go through their cage anyway. So it's safer to kill them. But just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Why am I singing so much Hamilton today? I don't entirely know why. Remember when he told me about the Meg 2? I do remember that. Door, which appears to be enclosed. What did I do today? Let's see. Woke up, went for a run, got some brunch, did a little bit of editing for the new YouTube video I'm working on, and now I'm here. And hopefully, if all goes well, finishing up Resident Evil 5 without a death. Lady, you been in to country? Nice. Welcome. Thanks so much for the raid. I'm KevinHelpUs, and I stream survival horror, indie, story choice games, and more right here. So make yourself at home. Here's my schedule. And if you like it here, click the follow button to stay in touch. Thanks. Okay. All right, Ardenos is ready. Hello, Ardenos. How are you? We popped into Ardenos yesterday. Gavin Gaming got us told us about Ardenos and was we were talking about old Nintendo games. So if you're a fan of older Nintendo games, I think you were playing Days Gone as well, especially Ninja Gaiden speedruns. Ardenos is a great follow. How the heck are you? Let me see. Can I shout you out from here? I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah. Let me do a proper one. Sorry, it's just me. I don't have mods. There we go. You're great. Thanks for the shout, and you had to get you back for that raid. Well, appreciate the raid. Thank you. Right now, we're trying a Resident Evil 5 Deathless run. For everybody who is watching, we are on Chapter 5 out of 6. So we're getting pretty far into the game now. If all goes well, we'll finish today. But that's a pretty big freaking if, because, of course, this is the hardest...
Thank God there weren't more of them.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, we wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
See, then they do things like that. Then they make statements like that, not knowing what they're about to come in with. Because guess what we're about to do? I swear to God, Chris and Sheva have absolutely no sense of self-preservation. So yes, we're trying to stay alive for an entire run of Resident Evil 5. I do not have to pull the lever here, which is a good thing, because there's a whole bunch of those freaking things on the other side. However, we're not going to be able to get away super clean. Here's what I'm talking about. You'll see it. I'll show you in just a moment. About how these two are actively trying to get themselves killed.
I don't think they'll notice us.
We have to
Their
stay
senses are weak.
very quiet.
Just to be safe, we should be as quiet as possible.
We should probably stop whispering to each other, Sheva. You have some Chipotle coming? Mmm, yum. Are you streaming today, Ardenos? Okay, now then, you can hear they're really agitated. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start placing some of these, and I'll show you why in a moment. Oh, God, we got to move. Okay, well, I was going to try to... All right, that's some of them. Sheva, quick now, please. Thank you. Try to do this, because as you saw there, they are not particularly sensitive to that shotgun. They're like, they will, let's see, they will still, you know, they'll be able to take a hit and keep going. If you stream again, it'll be NES. Nice.
Come on, come on.
I don't know how many we took out with those prox mines, but there's, as you can see, a whole bunch of them coming. And they can do that. Would really appreciate if that elevator would show up. There it is. Did you mention you went to Halloween Horror Nights? No, you didn't. How was it? Get in here, Sheva. Right now, please. All right. Okay, boss fight coming. That was not the boss fight. This is the boss fight. All right, we got our checkpoint. So, I'm going to do a couple of things. Now, I don't need that machine gun ammo. Let me get rid of that in a moment. But what I'm going to need is hand grenades. So let's do a quick quit out. Not going to need the incendiary grenades. I'm going to need these grenades. Okay, so we need 3 of those. If we have 3, we're good. The one time we died, we ran out, and we had to keep fighting that thing, and it QTE'd me to death. Let's see. So, we will be able to keep on going here. Ammo. And we're going to do that part again. And one more hand grenade. All right. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, shotgun shells. Yeah, why not? All right, let's do it. This is where the big spider boss comes in. This will be the end of 5-1. There he is. He's actually not as bad as he looks. As long as you can manage these QTEs. But if we do that, we'll be fine. So now we got to run back to the mouth and toss in a grenade. We do this 3 times, we're good. We'll have at least one more of those QTEs that we gotta manage.
It's working! This stuff is working!
There he goes. Let's get in there quick. And toss one in. Okay. Last time I played, this is where the QTE happened. Ooh, okay, thank you for missing me. Alright, doesn't move. Is he down? He's down. No, he's not down. Oh, crap. I have not seen him do that before. That's new. Still coming at me. I'm just going to avoid those things if I can. Where is he? There he is. I think that's...
Just die already!
I think that's the fight. There's 3 of the 11 flowers left to plant. You're taking a break. Cool. Sounds like you got a good start on it. Thank you, Manny. You wonder how Wesker created that? I mean, who knows? Thank you, Ardenos. Thank you, Manny. It's not a hard fight. It's just one of those things where it's like, because there are mid-fight QTEs, and if you're not specifically looking at that exact moment, you'll fail. Like, that's the part that makes it so stressful for me, you know? But it's okay. Alrighty. Okay. Now we can get rid of these grenades. Not gonna need those. Probably don't need that many. Those guys, one deal. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this is where we get the first bug. If we get the first bug, I'm going to quit out and get the grenade launcher because we're going to need that. I think it might be, but we'll see when we get there. This is... Let's see. This particular fight is the Ouroboros fight. So we have the second Ouroboros. This was the furnace monster that we fought very early in the game. Is going to come back and be a lot harder. So that'll be this particular level. If you know, you know.
So this was the facility Excella was talking about.
Sure was.
Got us under surveillance.
And I can reload now that I'm not afraid to.
to eliminate us.
You can ask her about that, and about Jill once we find her.
All right, let's find her then.
Let's find her then. I'm gonna skip the computer section, but they see that Jill was housed here, but is currently not here at the moment. We don't know where Jill is. Of course, if you played this, you know where Jill is. All right, here we go. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Okay, rifle ammo. You take it.
Roger.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for the 8K on TikTok. You guys are great today. Thank you. I'll take the shotgun shells. Okay. Now then. We still have liquors to contend with as well. Okay, this is the big old commando fight. So here's where we go. If you remember the island section in Resident Evil 4, where all of a sudden, it just turned into a shooting gallery, well, they took that idea and really ran with it here. You hate those big bugs. Oh my god. I found a way to deal with the bugs pretty easily. You just have to be prepared for it. shooting gallery isn't too bad. There's not too many insta-deaths you can have here. You just gotta manage cover, which is like the first time I think in Resident Evil games that you had to do that. So these sections here with like the candy cane colored walls can be leaned up on. Thank you, Sheva. I believe those are helmets. Move up. Take the herb. And we'll press on. This room's not so bad. I think it might be the next room or one of the ones coming up here that can get dicey. Cannot get an angle on him. Gotta move up. There's also that one over here. Blind firing. In here. Oh, bad hiding spot, my friend. Bad hiding spot. What do you think? You brought a taser to a gunfight. I don't know why you thought that was going to work out well for you.
If we stay here, we're just asking for them to attack. We should hide.
Ooh, grenade. Okay, I think we're... All right, here.
Take this.
There we go. More rotten eggs. Why do I keep picking up these rotten eggs? I haven't tried to sell these off. Maybe they're actually worth something. I don't know. But I am not going to find out. Discard. Goodbye. All right, now if we pop in here, it will trigger somebody to pop down from up there, but I think we have a red herb and some ammo. It's kind of worth it. Just lurking while you're meal prepping. I appreciate the lurk, Tiny Hands. What's on the menu today? Normally they pop out that door, but they haven't yet. The music's still going. Somebody's here. There you are. Alright, I'm still a net positive on ammo. That was worth it. Do you have anything for me? You do not. Okay. I think this is the room that can get difficult. Sheva, can you go around me, please? Quinoa salad thing, homemade avocado dressing, rotisserie chicken. Ooh, getting hungry just reading that. Okay. Handgun ammo, magnum ammo. Yeah,
Roger.
you hang on to that because I want to use that in the final fight. Store-bought rotisserie chicken for the win. Ah, store-bought rotisserie chickens are great. All right, we're gonna hang here as long as we can. Oh God. Because there's a bunch of them up there. I want to make sure we don't get ourselves trapped up there. I think you're down. All right, now there's a couple of explosive canisters up here as well. I think I have a better angle from the other side. Sheva, can you get?
Okay.
Can you pick that up? Kevin's aim is S rank. Well, thank you. I sure hope it stays that way. I'm watching out because when I was practicing here yesterday, I got swarmed up here for a moment. It did get a little intense briefly. I ran into this area and then got these guys with the auto weapons. Definitely took care of me. You really don't know what Resident Evil 6 is about? I have played Resident Evil 6 multiple times. I don't know if I can tell you what it's about. Get out of here. All right, that's what I was hoping to do. Yeah, it's mostly the usual. It's not the most coherent plot you've ever seen. I literally made an hour-long YouTube video about, like, how it could have been better. And it could have been. It really could have been. All right. Get out of here. But I think, like, that was when the series just kind of descended into, like, lunacy.
Take it.
Okay.
Alrighty. zip on rifle ammo. Can you pick that up, Sheva? No, you're full. Let's see. Can we take care of that somehow? Yes. Pick that up for you. I'll give it to you in a moment. Same with. Okay. Good. All right. Is this the start of the Ouroboros fight? Let's see. If it is, we're gonna quit out and item box it. You forgot about that Wesker fight? I had too. I think this is more liquors. Yeah, this is. There's a long liquor section. Oh, thank you, Big Boy Best. I have such a calming voice. Aw. Well, glad I could help out. I think what we're gonna do, I have a bunch of Magnum ammo that I want to use. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, let's see. Remove that. We're gonna take out the pistol for a moment and swap to the Magnum. I want something with actual stopping power. And then I'm gonna take that. And, no, we need more than 6 for what we're about to do. There we go. Take 12. And then I'm gonna give this to Sheva. And store that. I have an audiobook voice. Really? I'll take it. By the way, on the Franbo and Little Misfortune games, they're mainly puzzles, so it would end up being Franbo one day and Little Misfortune the next. Got it. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, you know, it'll take time to figure out, like, solutions to puzzles without looking them up and all that. Okay. I don't think we need the flash grenade for this section. This is probably more ammo than we actually need. But I want to see how well or rather, I want to see how much the liquors actually get hurt when it comes to the Magnum. And I'm gonna free up a space, just top myself off in case this gets dicey. I think we're about to go through a long corridor.
Okay.
If you get stuck, I'll have the answers, but only if you get stuck. Thank you, appreciate that. Let's see. Did that kill you? No. Read anything and it'll sound all calm and smooth and relaxing. Ladies and gentlemen, Albert Wesker is trying to release a bioweapon upon the world. But here we are, just enjoying the smooth sounds of rain. Uh-oh. Now that thing has a projectile, and when it rears up like that, it's about to use it. Yeah, good. You hang on to that. We're gonna swap out of the... Once we get to a checkpoint, we're going to swap back to the pistol, because that Magnum just isn't cutting it. The Magnum is surprisingly underpowered in this game. I don't entirely understand. We're going to get more of them. So I think we'll just stick to the shotgun. Because the shells are so much more plentiful. Like most games, the shotgun is best up close and personal. Oh, get off of me. Yeah, it'll do that. Radio voice reminds you of the Killer Frequency, which is basically Steph's DLC, but with some horror. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, today we bring you the smooth... Oh, God. Whoa, the smooth sounds of liquor jazz. That's right, it's time for liquor jazz. Hey, Alan. Well, it will be okay. In a moment. There we go. Woo! He tried to, like, wall jump me. He's not dead yet, I don't think, is he? Okay. I don't know if he would have... Yeah, Sheva just staying there. And granted, I do have Sheva on cover mode. I could have put her on attack mode, and I didn't. Okay. That's my fault. Okay, we've got heals. All right. Let's see. It's beginning, middle, or end. This is getting close to the end. We're about 2/3 of... Okay, hold on a second. It's that room. Okay, this is where the bugs get introduced. So we're going to have to restart here. There is a fair amount of just, like, regular, like, Magini fights. And then things get wild. All right, so I'm going to take this back. I'm going to take my ammo back. I think we're... Yeah, the bugs that do the insta-kill. This is them. All right. First, we're going to combine that. Okay, and get rid of the explosive rounds. Remove. And then go pick up some more explosive rounds. There we are. Okay. All right. So, the good news is these flash rounds, what they will do is they will stun the bugs, and then the bugs will all have their like white pustules all kind of like pop up. And if you shoot those things enough time, the bugs will die. So if we do it right, it is a pretty easy way to kill the bug. But of course, you got to do it right. All right, but first we got to go take out these things. It's going to have a quick little shootout with these guys. It's not particularly hard, but they are going to start having rocket launchers more often. I guess we could have Sheva attack. Yeah, why not? Sheva's got so much ammo right now. I don't have much in the way of cover, unfortunately. Oh, where'd you come from? Okay, my health is starting to run low. Uh-oh. Hey, Sheva? Alright, cool. Alright. That's not bad. Who else is still alive? Anyone? You having pepperoni pizza today? Mmm, yum. The bug got tricky for it? Yeah, the bugs are tricky. Do not underestimate those bugs. They will absolutely ruin your run. I've got a few of them up here. I think you're dead now. Nope, still alive, huh? How about now? I think they're giving me flash grenades for a reason. I don't know if I'm supposed to have the grenade launcher yet, but oh well. We don't really need the grenade launcher or the rocket launchers just yet, but when we get to chapter 6, we're going to need them a lot. Okay. Try to stay out of that furnace if we can help it. I'm going to wait until... Oh, wait. Oh, there's some boxes over there where Sheva is. Hang on. Hang on. Let's tool up. See if we can also get some more folks to come out of hiding. Oop. No, wait. Hang on.
You grab it.
Okay.
All right. Who else is here? Anybody? Big monster's coming. Yes, we have the big Ouroboros monster will be at the end of this this fight, or this chapter. Not too bad. I'm trying to wait for these to...
Looks like we have to go this way.
When our girl turns into it? If you mean... I think you mean something that happens, like, early in the game, if I recall correctly. Or let's see, one second. All the way through here. And up on top. Okay, now we can. Go on. Okay. There's that one in the first chapter. There's one where there's like this blonde girl who gets turned into an Ouroboros. I think that's what you're referring to, but I could be wrong about that. All right, now this next section, of course, there's a lot of explosives. It's going to make things a little more difficult. Okay, it's on the right. Good to know. Which means if any of them shoot these explosive tanks, our lives are going to be a lot harder. Oh, Estella. Oh, okay, no, we have a little ways to go before that happens. That's like 6'2", before Excella turns into the big old Ouroboros. But it's gonna happen. Get that one from up there. Oh, sticky bomb. Crap. Okay. Let's just think. I'm so glad I gave Sheva that rifle. She is super good. Okay, let me just turn this off for now. There's actually only about, I counted yesterday, there's only 5 of those bugs in the entire game. And the fact that everybody is afraid of those bugs, and there's only 5 of them, says a lot about how well and meanly they were designed. Alright, I don't need the grenade. I think this is where... Is this the grenade launcher? No, it's the... Okay, the machine gun that we've been using that we decided wasn't as good as the other thing. Alright. So here's where the first bug is, or it will be in a moment. Alright. So, of course, in typical Resident Evil fashion, we have to walk past the scary thing. And then the scary thing, do a thing, and then when we come back, the scary thing will pop out at us. So... Here's the bug sacks. So, we're going to swap over to the flash rounds. I don't think there's anything between here and there. And you can hear it, just them all squirming around like that in their sacks. Only one of them's going to pop out.
Missiles?
Why would they need these, do you think?
Maybe they're planning to start a war.
I suppose so. Combine you and you. You are full. I'm gonna take...
I need ammo.
Take this!
That ammo, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, that'll work. Alright. Anything in here? Oh, Alan! Thank you for the harmony, Alan. Can't shoot it? Can't shoot what? So you can shoot the bugs, if that's what you mean. Which we will. Alright. You can't shoot the bugs, and you do not want to wake them up. The bugs are mean. Alright, there's the first one. I think we have to go back. Yeah, you see how there's the one that hatched? I don't suppose we can see it from here. No, we gotta go over there. Alright. I hate these things so very freaking much. And the main reason, because the bugs can... If you get too close to the bugs while they have their claws out, they can one-shot you. There we go. So as you can see here, if you do that, the bugs are not all that difficult. But if you're not prepared for them, you might get absolutely out of luck. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay. All right. Another one of these guys. What we got to do is... Some of these folks are still alive, and they're going to try to grab us. We got to go all the way down towards the end, and then come back around, and then hop up there. Wait for this thing to go, and...
These must be the discarded test subjects from the research facility.
Must be. Alright, here... I do have some necklaces and stuff. I'm going to try to just avoid them so I don't get grabbed. If I can help it, that is. Yeah, those necklaces are a trap. That one's still alive. Oh my god, Chris, get up there. Thank you. Okay, good. Alright, take the handgun ammo because we got a big old fight coming up. Turn this off. Why is Sheva still on there? Is she fighting? Oh, she's totally fighting. Sheva, don't fight with these people. Let's
Come on!
Roger.
put you back on cover. Don't have you waste all your ammo. All right, let's see if this is the boss fight. Might be. We've got... Yeah, is it? I don't know. Let's see. All of them in one go? Heck yeah. Take the right button, though. I do kind of want the flame rounds. But I don't know where I'm going to put them. Let me quit out real quick. And then give me 2 minutes. I will be right back, and we will pick up where we left off. 1 second.
This boss sucks, and here's what you already know why this fight sucks. Even in a game full of great boss fights, one of them has to be the worst. One of them has to be the worst in the whole Souls franchise. The worst in the entire FromSoft catalog, and yes, I have fought the Covetous Demon. Lost Isolith is one of the lowest points in Lordran, down below the Demon Ruins, and there lies what's left of the Witch of Isolith, and one of the 4 Lord Souls you need to beat the game. But Lost Isolith was notoriously unfinished, likely rushed to the end of Dark Souls development, where the toughest challenge you'll face is the floor, meaning there is a long run between the nearest bonfire and the boss arena. When you finally reach it, you slide all the way down to meet the Bed of Chaos, a giant creature made up of tree roots and bullshit. The fight starts easily enough. You can't damage the Bed of Chaos directly, but there are 2 glowing orbs on either side. Pick a direction, slice one of the orbs.
All right, back at it. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see. We don't need the flash rounds for this next section. We're going to remove those. I do want to get the incendiary grenade. Might be helpful. I don't think we need this one. Let's see. Rifle could be good. That's super cool to watch while I'm gone. Yeah, I just wanted to throw something on just so people didn't get bored or bounce. I think if this is what I think it is, I'm going to grab the prox mines again. Okay, that's probably good. Awesome idea with that. Oh, thank you. And that should, yeah, pop us right back here. Yeah, it's fun. You can just you can set up a couple of different little short like TikTok videos or something like that, and then just like they play at random. Okay, I'm gonna take the flame rounds. Take the rifle ammo.
Okay.
Yeah, take the incendiary grenade. And then I don't need any more handgun ammo. Okay. And I put you back on attack if this is what I think it is. This is probably the Ouroboros fight. So if you were here originally, we had to fight a monster that was covered in leeches that we had to trap in a furnace. So this is going to be a tougher version of that fight.
Warning. A biohazard weapon. Cleanup personnel must incinerate all contaminated materials.
That's the same type of bioweapon that wiped out Alpha Team.
Yes. This one seems much more ferocious.
Yep, sure is. Ooh. Oh, crap. Ah! Now, luckily, there is a flamethrower that is still refueling. Ah! And when that thing happens, when we actually get access to the flamethrower, then Sheva can make this thing's life a lot harder. There we go.
Flamethrower tank is now full.
So this thing is weak to fire.
When ready.
So, Sheva, you want to grab it?
Okay. Burn in hell, you son of a bitch!
Yes! I love angry Sheva. Got about half of her fuel left. There we go. Sheva, you wanna fry that thing, please?
That's it! That's the weak spot!
Alright, so his weak spots will come out. only if it's on fire. Now it's refueling, so we just gotta shoot it ourselves. Sheva, again, stop shooting me, please. And it'll refuel pretty fast. I don't think those things that fly off of it will actually hurt me, but I don't know. I told you to pick up the flamethrower. What are you doing? Go around. Knock that over while we're at it. Yep. There we go. That way, all right. Back to here. There. Yeah, so you can see he's not particularly hard, but he is a little spongy. Okay, it's refueling. He does eat up a lot of your ammo. There is some extra ammo like hanging around here. I should be able to find it. It's pretty sure, why not? Oh, there we go. Sheva.
Okay.
I need more ammo. Let's see, let me grab them. We can find more ammo. I know it exists here somewhere. Incendiary grenade, sure. I'll have a rifle. You're doing that. Do I have? Oh, I have some crossbows. Yeah, come a little closer. flamethrower this time because Chef has got more ammo than I do.
It's up to you! Run, that son of a bitch!
Right, I know. Keep coming. Oh, it'll be time for an ad break in a moment. We gotta finish this first, though. Enough. Costs a lot of health. It really does. Thank you for the ammo, Sheva. Whoa! What the? Oh, good. I thought that was an insta-kill. All right. Whew. Oh my gosh. There is still a gas tank that we haven't... I need heals. I do. Good point. Thanks, Manny. Let's see if I can get him to show up by this gas tank. He is going. You gonna come this way, maybe? See if I can lure him this way. Yeah, we can get him to come this way. Alright, alright. Going. There he is. Oh, okay, never mind. Trying to sneak up on me. That was clever. I'll give you that. Alright, good. He's gonna take the bait. Alright, well that lasted for a minute. I think the flamethrower's back. Alright, good. Go! We're back on attack. First aid spray, sure. Rifle ammo. Shove in a moment. Oh, he's coming. Too much. worst case, I might quit out and restart the fight if we are just out. I don't know if the fire is doing anything other than just exposing his weak points. Woo! Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to. I think we're going to restart that because, like, we ran out completely. And I think what I'm going to do instead is I have flame rounds. I don't think I don't think these bombs are doing very much. So let's remove those. Get that instead. And those. Okay. And then get some more flame rounds. Cool. Okay. We'll start that over again. Apologies about that, but I want to make sure we can actually finish the fight. Oh, that's right. We got to do an ad break. Okay, let's do a quick ad break. It'll be 3 minutes if you're watching on the red and purple app. It'll be 3 minutes. If you do watch the ads, it does help support the stream. If you're on TikTok, just hang out for a second, and I will be right back.
This sucks, and here's why. Meet Nemesis. He's the bioweapon sent to hunt down remaining STARS members during the outbreak in Raccoon City. This Nemesis requires strategy, tactics, quick decision-making, and an entire arsenal just to take him down temporarily. This Nemesis does not. Before Nemesis, monsters in survival horror games rarely chased you beyond the fixed areas they appeared in, so the introduction of a stalker enemy that followed you from room to room, arrived without warning, is faster than you, closes distance in a heartbeat, can use weapons like a rocket launcher, and forces you to react quickly and sometimes divert from your plans entirely was, pardon the pun, a game changer. The original Resident Evil 3 delivered a sense of scale not seen before in the series, as the first game's Jill Valentine dodged her way through a wall of zombies as she tried to escape the city in Outbreak. Even when Nemesis isn't on screen, you always feel like he can pounce at any moment, adding tension all the time and forcing you to make split decisions with real consequences. Years later, the Resident Evil 2 remake evolved Mr. X into a relentless stalker that hunted you throughout the game, especially in the RPD station, where his omnipresent clomping meant you were only seconds away from being found at any moment, whetting our appetite for what next year's remake of 3 could deliver. Did any of you think Nemesis would be scarier as a dog? The remake introduces Nemesis right away instead of building suspense. But most of those introductory moments involve scripted chase scenes, with any decision-making removed in favor of having you just run in a straight line. You're not escaping Nemesis, you're playing the worst form of QTE, and Nemesis himself is reduced from a fearsome stalker to a bumbling fool that's taken down by just about everybody. Stopping him went from needing a pile of munitions just to slow him down to... Because for all the talk of Nemesis being here to take out Jill, he sure does pause a lot the moment he has a chance to. I know she has plot armor on, but Nemesis has literally one job. Compared to the Spencer Mansion in Resident Evil 1 and the RPD in 2, we only get 2 city blocks in the remake. And yes, we do get a few scenes where Nemesis chases us through the streets, and they're great, but all it does is highlight how much of the original didn't get remade. And finally, in the second half of the game, he turns himself into a dog. Was this in the original? No. Is it scary? Also no. Does it improve the game in any way? Hell no. So why is this in the remake? We get not one but 2 boss fights where Doguses just zoomies around the arena and we have to trip him with a mind thrower. Capcom did such a great job bringing Resident Evil 2 and 4 back to life, but honestly, it doesn't feel like they wanted to make this one. And for a game literally named after its boss, making that boss such a joke is a huge middle finger to fans of the original game, like me. So now I hope we can all agree, this boss sucks, and here's why. Meet Shadow Okumura. He's the boss of the 5th dungeon in Persona.
All right, we don't have time for the Shadow Okumura thing, but thank you very much for watching ads, everybody, or for hanging out. Appreciate you. And it'll be just a few more seconds. And there we go. All right. Let's do this fight once more.
Cleanup personnel must be sent a response to contaminated
You
material.
should probably move.
That's the same type of bioweapon that wiped out Alpha Team.
Try to hit that
Yes.
gas tank.
But this one seems much more ferocious.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree. Trying to. Get knocked over now. Okay. Hop right back up on top of that thing, Ann. flame rounds. Almost filled up. There we go. You love those little videos? Oh, I'm glad.
Burn in hell, you son of a bitch!
Okay, where's he coming? There he is. Get him, Sheva. Light him up. Thank you.
I'll refuel it!
You can tell by my face. Yeah, I am locked in. Oh, good. All right, back up a little bit. You're gonna sink. All right. We got him. Got him. Oh. Okay. All right, that's 5-2 down. Thank you, Terry. So one more to go. We're gonna have to do a couple more bugs, and then we're gonna have the Jill and Wesker fight. Yeah, big boy. I think it was just looking at like why was I wasting ammo, and then trying to come up with some better solutions to that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna need. We need more flash rounds because let's see, organize. Just pop those out. Okay, remove those. There we are. Let's see. That was so much quicker. Yes. Yeah. So like with the extra flash rounds, or sorry, with the extra grenade rounds, that really did help. All right, so I'm gonna give Sheva some flash grenades. She's got some extra rifle ammo. I've got those. Okay, I think we might be good. Trial and error, except death is serious. I mean, obviously, if we die, we got to restart. So I'm gonna do my best not to. This next section isn't too bad. The Jill and Wesker fight is mostly avoiding Wesker and then just trying to lightly take out Jill. There are faster ways to do it, but they're risky, and so I am going to go with the slower method just to make sure that ideally we don't get ourselves into too much trouble. So let's see. Yeah, it'll be a big open factory area with a bunch of the soldiers and 2 bugs. And if we take out the 2 bugs, then we have the Jill and Wesker fight. All right, let's do it. Okay, so our door's gonna get opened.
What's all this nonsense about evolution and being worthy? What does she mean?
Something about a philosopher's stone and selecting DNA. Doesn't matter what she says. She's just a terrorist. End of story.
Can't keep the flamethrower, unfortunately.
Infecting people.
Then let's go take care of business.
Okay, real quick. Is there anything that I did not collect in here that might be helpful?
Take this!
Oh, thank you for that. Nope, guess we got everything. All right, let's go. Anything? I think there's a control room over here that might have some stuff. There's some lore, but we're not going to be focused on that today. But we do have some jewels. Let's take some jewels.
Take this!
What's the lore? I think it's just kind of about like the Ouroboros virus and such. I've played it through a couple of times, so I'm skipping the cutscenes and the flavor text today, just because some folks have seen it a couple of times. All right, here we go. All right. Now this first section, if this is what I think it is, we're gonna be up against, a barrier. And we're going to be just trying to take out as many of the soldiers as we can before we actually get closer, because I want nothing distracting me when the bugs come out. Let's see. You take the hand grenade. So luckily the pistol's got some range. They're gonna keep coming. You can already see the egg sacs for the bugs. That one's switching, that one's switching. There's only gonna be 2. What do you call this virus? So this is called the Ouroboros virus that this particular game is based on. One of them got away, but Sheva's gonna take him out, I think. Oh, yeah, there we go. I do want Sheva on her game for right now, so I'm going to leave her on attack mode. We're going to get some more folks who are going to come out that way. We'll get the bugs out. Yeah, Sheva, get back here. All right, open fire. All right, that's one down. And I know it seems silly that I'm like being that serious about the bugs, considering you can take them down that easily. But man, you underestimate those bugs at your peril. There's another one. Weird sounds. I just want to make sure there's nothing coming in I'm not aware of. Not a bug. A rocket launcher? Down. Got another one coming. Okay. We're good for now. Let's keep this thing close, because the second bug's going to show up. I believe when I jump the gap, I think we'll get it. Oh, it's out already. Sheva's dealing with it. All right, appreciate that, Sheva, but I can help. Cool. All right, now we can relax a little bit. Okay. We say different viruses in different Resident Evil worlds. Yeah, each game kind of has its own virus for the most part, other than the original trilogy was all. Well, actually, no, it was the T virus and the G virus in the original trilogy. That was like Last of Us, like different stages. Well, I mean, they work similarly, but each game has to be higher stakes than the last one, so like they all have a slightly different variant. I don't think anything's gonna bust out, but I'm gonna keep this thing just in case. Keep that handy. Okay, that's a sniper rifle, which Sheva already has that one, so we don't need it. Take handgun ammo, hand grenade.
Roger.
Take that. Oh wait.
You grab it.
Okay.
Rifle ammo as well. And yeah.
You grab it.
Roger.
Rifle ammo, you're going to want that because we're going to have to do some long-range shooting here in a moment. Okay, out we go. This room is a lot less intense now. Oh, wait, I didn't turn the power on, which is the entire point of going into this room. I'm dumb. Okay, now we have to, let's see, turn on a platform that is over the, ooh, take the handgun out, and then work our way across, and naturally some folks are going to show up and try to stop us. Ooh, we got a third. Crap, okay, move. I forgot about the third one. Okay, there we go, Sheva, open fire. I knew that egg sack just looked a little too active. All right, now I believe that there are no more bugs until 6.3. In 6.3, we're gonna have a big old like one of the hardest rooms in the game. It's the last level, so I mean, of course it is. But there's two bugs at once that we have to fight, and it's one of those fights where it's like, you know, it goes wrong, and everything gets worse. Which one have I completed the most? Probably 2 or 3, I imagine. Probably maybe the remake of 2 or the original of 3.
Get this thing moving.
I'll check if I can move it from over
What about
there.
you, Big Boy Best? All right, now Sheva is gonna manage the platform from the other side. I don't think. Let's see, I know that she gets attacked. I don't think anybody pops over on my side, but we'll find out. That guy's got just enough cover.
Get on! I've got the controls!
You never played Resident Evil? You only watched? Gotcha. They put me in the game. I guess they did, Bilbo Dabbins. If I had this outfit, I would wear it everywhere. Okay. Let's forget whatever that thing has for us. Jump. Take more of this. We're not going to have to use much in the way of ammo for the Jill fight, because we're not really going to try to shoot either of them. You can... let's see. You can attack Wesker directly and take him out like earlier, before like the 7 minutes. But it's just one of those things where it's like it just takes a lot of resources, and all you really get is like a jewel for it. And that jewel, like, it isn't worth that much. So it's probably not worth like using the rocket launcher for. Speaking of rocket launchers. Second guy's gonna fire in a moment. We're safe here for now. There we go. Got a helmet or something. Somebody is right here, I think. Oh yeah, you are. Oh. Okay, he's gonna fire again. All right. Officially down. Cool. Okay, let's go. There's gonna be more of them. I knew that was too soon. It's like wow, it was a lot harder clearing this last night. And are there more? I don't see one. I think there's some folks inside the office. Anybody back there? No. Nobody here, but is there one in here? Oh! Several of them in here. Hey, boys. Sheva actually shot the guy's rocket launcher. Oh, hey there. How'd you get out? All right, let's put Sheva back on cover so she doesn't attack Jill. All right, but take the rifle. Come here.
Take it.
Okay.
Anything else? Would I be bored playing the original and remastered back-to-back, or are there changes? For which game? For Resident Evil 4? There's some changes. I think I'd be mostly playing it, like, just, like, academically, just to kind of see, like, okay, like, how different is it? It really depends. I mean, it's a fun game, so it's not like you're going to be too bored playing Resident Evil 4. Alright, I think... Is this the Jill and Wesker fight? It might be. No, it's this room. I forgot about that. Okay, let's just... Yeah, quit out of that. And... I'm gonna... Let's see, put that away. I'm gonna keep this, but I think we're gonna go to... Explosive rounds, flash rounds, flame rounds. What's gonna be best for liquors? Are there acid rounds? There are acid rounds. I don't have them. Also nitrogen rounds, but I guess they're just there to freeze stuff. Okay. Try the acid rounds on these guys. Find you and you. There we go. Remove the flash rounds and take some more acid rounds. Okay. Alright, I am all full up, and so is Sheva. Sheva, you do not need all those flash grenades. This section. This next section is going to be a little bit cheap because I'm going to be relying on the fact that I made Sheva unkillable. It's like, otherwise she just constantly dies. But the problem with that, or rather the situation this creates... Oh, wait, no, it's the next section, sorry. Situation it creates is that she's going to have to, like... There's a section where, like, you would normally have to watch out for her from afar. But, well, you don't have to, really. RuneScape's the only game you ever got hooked on, but you're loving it. Nice. We are gonna now. We're back here. Okay, you're about to use a bunch of this, and I should put you back on attack for now. Because what's gonna happen is we need to raise this platform back up to where we were. The spider definitely knocked us all the way down, so we have to raise it back up. But we're gonna get shot at in the process. Not too bad. But we want to facilitate this platform rising up back to its original spot. Alright, so I'm looking for... Where is... Okay, there's that. As you can see here, Sheva's kind of a crack shot with this thing. Where's Daddy Wesker at? He's coming. I think he might be... I think there's one more room after this. There's a room with like a crap ton of liquors. And then after that, I think we get Wesker. And all we really have to do with Wesker is hide. He tells us right away at the start of the fight. I can wait here for 7 minutes and then I'm leaving. So if you hide from 7 minutes, which is not difficult.
It's stopped!
No, something's stopping me.
Oh my god. There we go. Woo!
It's going up again.
Alright, I don't think he's going to grab the lever again. I think once you knock them off the lever, I don't believe they go back to it. We're going to have a few more of those. Sheva, do not shoot me again. There we go. Nice shooting. Good job. All right. This is officially the furthest we've ever gotten Deathless. where's that one? Again, thankfully it doesn't actually hurt me when she does that, but still, it's really annoying. I don't know if it shoots through me, because then she's just wasting ammo. Okay, where is the thing? Who is holding that lever? Is it you? You, there you are. Yep. Be your own people, right? Okay, we're going to try to get to those stairs, so we are almost done with this section. And we've got some welcoming parties coming. Sheva will address them. Anybody else? Nope, I think that's it. All right, good.
Take this!
Thank you. Rifle ammo, Sheva, this is all you. Come on over.
Come on!
Roger.
You grab it.
Okay.
All right, now I think this is the Jill and Wesker fight. No. We still have we still have the liquor room. That's right. We're not there yet. I think this is one more section, then the Jill and Wesker fight. Okay, now we go. All right, this is the one straight-up cheesy thing I'm going to do in this whole run.
More ruins. You think Excella is here?
If we want to find out, we're gonna have to lower that bridge.
Yep.
Then we need to locate the controls. Maybe they're in that building.
So as you can see here, there's a door behind that bridge. We got to lower that bridge. To do that, we are going to have to get inside that building. So to do that, we're going to have to turn on the power to the elevator, and then Sheva's going to have to run all the way around here and get in a hole in the ceiling. Problem is, it's going to wake up a whole bunch of lickers, but Sheva is invincible, so it's going to be perfectly fine. Let's go turn the power on. Hey, Rila. I mean, I'm not done yet. So far, so good, but you never know with this game. Oh my god, I have so... Alright, you know what? That actually works out alright. Yeah, Sheva, you take this, just in case. I want that handgun ammo for later. Alright. So let's lower the elevator. She can hop on up. Pull it again.
Hold on. I'll check things out.
Hey, Vivek. Do I have plenty of heals? I have one heal right now. Oh, wait. Ah, wait a minute. Cool. All right. Here's where they all come in. All right. I'm going to get this, because what's going to happen is they're all going to follow Sheva into here. We don't want to get stuck with that many of them.
I'm going to need your help with those things.
So, nah, you'll be fine. So when she makes it all the way around, she's got to unlock this door. It's locked from the inside, so I can't do anything, but there is that hole in the ceiling. Sheva is working her way over there. And there's a big old thing she has to push. You can see a whole bunch of lickers are now starting to sniff her out. I want to see something real quick. All I can. Cannot get them through there. All right, fine. All right, she is just about at the front. And then we're going to run in and run like hell. Following.
Okay.
Whoa! Where the hell did you come from? Get off me! came down. All right. More? Yes, there are. All right, so if they take one of these, like, head-on, they'll generally die. That's good to know. Because we're going to have to open the door. Now, she's in there. Can I? I can. I know it's cheesy. I accept this. But it is funny. She's just in there with her stun baton, just wrecking these fools. I'll help her out. Cheesy? Yes. Do I feel good about myself? No. Did we pass it? Yes, we did. So I'll take it. First aid spray. Let's see here. Give me that. No. That's a W. I'll take the W. Thank you. Ooh, Magnum ammo. You know what? The Magnum just isn't that good in this game. I really want to like the Magnum in this game, but I just can't. Let's see. I want you to have that. Take this.
I need ammo.
Take this!
You let her take care of him. That's smart. Thank you. I'm gonna... Yeah, there's really no place I can... get rid of that. All right. Well, we're going to have to go without. Okay. Oh, wait. We got to do the one thing I came in here to do, which is lower the bridge. All right. Let's fight Jill and Wesker. Add my ammo together. Let's see. I don't... Oh, I can. No, wait, not that. Oh, I could totally do that. Okay. And now... Well, she just filled up my slots. But I can tell her to get that other first aid spray. Thank you, Rila. Good call. Right.
You grab it.
Roger.
Perfect. Okay. Not that this particular fight is hard necessarily, but, you know, it could surprise me. Things could go sideways. We don't want to be caught without options. Okay. All right, here we go. There's Wesker and Jill.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
So we're going to try to avoid Wesker. We can't really hurt him. We can use a rocket launcher if we want to make the fight shorter. That's an option. Wait, I don't have any spaces. That heal. Jill will fight us, but she's not going to be too bad. He's upstairs. Wesker will eventually kick me through this door. We'll open up a whole second section. And try to avoid him for as long as possible. Jill will shoot, but she's not... She's not the deadliest. As long as you don't, like, stand right in her line of fire, she's alright. Alright. after 7 minutes, Wesker gives up on us. And then we have to try to fix Jill Valentine. So she's got this red jewel on her chest that is controlling her. Oh, he just jumped right up on here. Yeah, okay, now he's gonna...
Future hinges upon this fight.
Get through there, and that opens up a new section into the room.
We'll never win like this. Time to change tactics.
We should hide!
And yeah, it's difficult to attack Wesker directly unless you have a rocket launcher. And then it basically works like the later fight, where let's see, he will catch your rockets.
There's no point in hiding.
But you can shoot them while he's struggling with your rockets. That doesn't work.
I'm tired of wasting my time.
I just don't know that it's worth like using a whole rocket launcher for it. Sheva.
I'll take care of Jill. You handle...
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Maybe that's the entire point of this fight. Alright, he's down there. He has no idea where I am. You can't hide forever. Okay, so he is kind of wandering right now. I don't know where... Oh, there. Never mind. There he is.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
Marissa, you don't remember fighting them together when you played this last? So, no, it's not new. They did fight together at one point, and then Wesker leaves, and then we fight Jill alone. So you might have seen that part. But
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
at the start of the fight, Wesker is involved too. He is... I think he's upstairs.
You can't hide forever.
Hi, Marissa. Yeah. This particular fight... This is when Wesker goes full-on mustache-twirling villain. Like, he's always been, like...
Here
He's always...
I am, offering my precious time, and you waste it by running around.
He's always been a little villainous no matter what, but he definitely just chews up all the scenery in this one. So we're just gonna wait. I don't know where Jill is. I haven't seen her in a moment.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Sheva said she was gonna keep her busy, so maybe she is.
You can't hide forever.
Yeah, they're up there. I can hide for 7 minutes.
Found you. Ah, there you are.
I don't think he saw me. He might have seen Sheva. I'm watching his icon. I don't see him out on the field.
Just accept your fate.
There he is.
There's no point in hiding.
Get out of here while that's happening.
Ah, there you are. You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Is that him over there? It might be. Let's see. Get back there. There's Jill. I was wondering when she was going to show up. Oh, you're coming after me.
You can't hide forever.
Okay, shouldn't be too much longer now. Sheva.
Playtime is over. How fortunate for you.
Okay, now Wesker's gonna leave. There's Jill. So as soon as Wesker is off the field, then we can 2-on-1 Jill. All right. All right. Let's see if Sheva, you wanna? Oh, that's right. We haven't figured out that she has the jewel yet. Knocks her out. It doesn't. No, Wesker's still here. Okay, never mind. He has to leave first. Then we can fight her proper.
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris.
I mean, we are leaving unscathed.
Disappointing.
So.
Yes.
Go. What?
That's right. Okay, we have this. All right. Yes, she's got that big old red jewel.
If we can remove that device on her chest, she'll know what to do wrong.
Now we can shoot it,
All right.
but it is risky.
That's what we're gonna do.
So we're gonna go slow and steady on this one here. Okay. Nope. All right. I think it's like the first attempt. Are we doing 6 after this? If we beat 5, yes.
Stop this! Jill, answer me! It's me, Chris! Don't you recognize me?
Let's see if Sheva can get some work on this. Sheva. Oh, Sheva's shooting. All right.
Come on, snap out of it!
I trust Sheva's aim. Once. Nice. There we go. Let's see if this is enough. Okay, no, it's not the winner. You would see it being pulled by the wires if she was actually gonna lose it that time.
Don't do this, Jill!
Ow.
We have
There
to
we go.
get that device off her chest.
Okay, it's still not gonna be the winner this time.
I don't want to hurt you!
Oh, thank you for the gift. I will look at that in a moment. Okay, it's getting there, but this isn't going to be the one just yet.
Jill, what are you doing? Stop this! Jill, answer me! It's me, Chris! Don't you recognize me? Come on, snap out of it!
Okay, this might be it. Let's see. Is this the one? Oh, no, not yet. All right. Getting closer, though.
Don't do this, Jill!
We have to get that device off her chest.
Trying.
I don't want to hurt you!
Sheva? Might just shoot it.
Now! Hold it down!
Yeah, this is it. All right, that's the fight. Whew, who is that? Terry. Thank you for the harmony, Terry. All right, that's chapter 5. One more to go. Well, 3 more levels, but 1 more to go. 1 more chapter.
Jill.
Okay. Jill is okay, and that's that fight. And now we're getting on the big ship that Wesker's on. That is rolling out of here. And that's gonna be the big chapter. All right. Now we will eventually. Okay. Now let's do a couple of things. We're eventually gonna want. I'm gonna get. Let's see. I'm gonna store. We will eventually need that grenade launcher, but I'm gonna store it for now. Some of these rounds as well. I store one of these. Maybe the hand grenade too. Okay. All right. So on to chapter 6. Let's see if I can top up Sheva's ammo. No, I cannot. They're all out. Okay, fine. That'll be plenty around. We will. Let's see. This first section here, we're just going to be in the ship. It's not too bad. And if we. Let's see, we'll work our way through it. The shotgun should be able to carry us through. There's a couple of heavier enemies. But I think between the pistol and the shotgun, we'll be all right. We'll grab the rocket launcher once we get inside the ship. Because I want to bypass the big Gatling gun guy. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go.
This ship is huge. Do you think they're planning to use it to spread orbs?
No. Using a ship like this would give away their position too soon. They must have another plan.
Now, a lot of these folks are armored. So you might need to do headshots. There's also some folks who have grenades on their chests. Like that guy. Oh, and then we got you up top. Anyone else? Oh, yes. Yeah, some of them have like full body armor, and you gotta like actually hit their arms. Hold. Don't think there's anything over this way. No, we gotta go up and over. Yeah, Sheva GG. Sheva was her aim was on point. I appreciate that. That could have gone real bad. That's not a safe, is it? No, it's not. Okay, anything here? We'll eventually go up those stairs, but let's just restock. I do want that green herb so I can top myself up. We have a couple of harder enemies to deal with in this section. Naturally. So better to make sure, just in case they pounce on me, that I can survive at least 1 or 2 hits. Take the rifle ammo. In fact, let's go to attack mode. Okay. We're gonna get some dogs up here in a moment. Yep, they're there. Sheva, seriously. How is the game not recognizing that she's just hitting me like that? I don't think we need the flash grenade. Oh, get a grenade thrower. These guys. This one, the one in the next level is going to be an absolute pain. I don't know why that one is so much stronger than this particular one. I'm going to bring a grenade launcher for that guy, I think. Or a rocket launcher, even. It gets the job done. Okay, red herb. Yeah, I'll take the red herb just so we can make a heal with this later. Okay. There we go. Anybody here? All right, so we're gonna wander around some more shipping containers. Eventually get back up there and get that safe, but first. Eventually, we're going to need to use these lifts to get around. I don't think there's any way through here. Yeah, okay, so this one's pretty easy. Later ones, we have to actually shoot the buttons. All right, got our checkpoint. How's my... All right, now.
Use this!
Okay, so we need a crane key. All right, we need a we need a key card to move forward. All right, to do that, we need to take this ladder and do some pushing. She does that. Yep. She's gonna, let's see, that's gonna drop her. And it moved me down here for some reason. Your grenades didn't go off. I appreciate that. There's another one. Find me? Yes. Ow! dead? You're dead. Good. Must have got hit with a grenade. Okay. Good here. So what we got to do is you'll get the crane to lift the cage that Shev is in. That happened during there. Hey, Sister Shalom. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We are on 6-1. And in Resident Evil 5, there's this and then 2 more little sub-levels to go, and that's the game. So we just picked up a key card, which we can now use. Oh wait, did we not? We did not pick up the key card. It's back over here. There it is. Okay. How's your day, sister? What are you up to?
We need to move this container.
Working on it.
There should be a crane or something nearby.
Anybody? Oh. You got grenades on you. Let me just back up. I don't like you being that close, but all right, we made it. Ooh, sticky bomb. Who threw that? You up there. Get back up? No, you're not. All right, good. Why is there a dog down there? All right, she's got it. Okay, who is here? You are. Lift up the cage that I'm not sure where these dogs keep coming from.
Thanks.
Just move it elsewhere. It's gonna create a little bridge for us, I think. Okay. Down again. There. Run out here. Do we find her?
I'm not going on without you. Come on.
You better not. Are there any more dogs? No. All right, good. I do have a red herb, and I want that green one. Oh, you need that.
Thanks.
And then I'm going to pick this up and combine them. Let's see, real quick, and then let's go get some extra gold. We'll get some folks pop out, but they won't be too bad. Yeah, pop out from there. So we've got a couple of the big guys are going to be in this section, and then we have to shoot some ladders, or shoot some elevators, I should say. Hey, Shepard, are you? You're not there yet. All right, you're dealing with that. Now before oh God, you're already here. I thought you were dead.
Reload.
Make some protein muffins for breakfast. You got a mix? Ooh. What kind of muffins? I mean, I know the protein muffins, but like what? Any particular fruit or anything like that? is that? This took us forever to figure out. Banana walnut. Ooh, yum. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Too early. All right, hop on. Here, no. Just out of curiosity. Oh, God! Stop having curiosity. That's what I did wrong. Where are you? Sorry, dog. If I open that up, what happens? That's what happens. Ah, crap. Okay. Don't be curious about anything. Shotgun shells. Anything else here? Safe. With some more gold. Alright, fine. Alright, I've got plenty of green herbs in stash. I'm gonna use one here in a moment. About a third of my health right now. Like that. You take the right one.
Roger.
And we'll pop on in. All right, that's the outside section. Now we got a big old indoor section. Ah, there's some green herb. I'll just take that. Okay. Oh.
Thanks.
Okay. Take this and use it.
I owe you one.
Okay. This next section, I think we got a checkpoint. Pretty sure we did. So let's quit out. Go to the item box. You take that. I'm gonna take a rocket launcher. And the main reason for that is because we're going to have one of the big Gatling gun guys come in. And so I want to be darn sure we're not going to have any surprises. I'm going to stash you and stash the flash grenades. Other than that, it's a pretty standard gunfight. So we should be all right in here. All right, let's go. There we go. Take that one more time. Oh, never mind.
You grab it.
Okay.
You know what? I'll free up one of these.
Thanks, partner.
There we go. Just before we get into a pretty big gunfight, I don't want to get in a situation where like I misjudge something and don't realize how much of my health it's going to take off. Send deeper down.
It won't be easy finding Wesker.
That won't be a problem. Once he knows where he is.
Oh, it's time for an ad break.
Find us.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Let me just get down to the bottom of the stairs here, and we'll do a quick ad break.
He's not the type to let grudges go.
If you're on the red and the purple app, it'll be about 3 minutes of ads.
It goes a bit beyond.
And if you don't mind watching, it does help support the stream. If you're on TikTok, just hang out for a few minutes.
But not until after we put an end to all this.
This little section here.
But I'm holding you to that.
All right, deal. All right, cool. We'll be right back after one quick ad break, and then we'll pick up right where we left off. Thanks very much, folks.
My favorite cozy game? It's Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a game where you and your friends build an idyllic home out in the forest. You catch fish, hunt woodland creatures, ride horses, upgrade your home, help out the locals, play games with your buds, solve mysteries, find treasure, and slowly become enveloped in creeping dread as you realize you're in the post-Civil War South and there's racists everywhere. And then you remember, this is America.
Goddamn hooded rogues.
This is my happy place. Welcome to the Callisto Protocol, a new survival horror game where you wake up and escape prison during a viral outbreak, team up with a fellow inmate, wear diegetic UI, get stuck on biomass, swap batteries indoors, dismember mutants with creepy names, use telekinesis, stomp corpses, travel through waste processing tunnels, spot new monsters behind unbreakable glass, get tutorialized by finger paint, FaceTime your antagonist, go outside in Minnesota, find suits that upgrade your HP and pockets, fall through a disintegrating building, find a devoted weirdo who wants to evolve humanity because reasons are for nerds, and I'll hold back on endgame spoilers for now, but I could go on.
I can't see people going, oh, that's Dead Space 4.
Dead Space opened with Isaac and his two compatriots, Hammond and Kendra, trapped on the spaceship USG Ishimura, overrun with necromorphs, the reanimated corpses of the ship's crew. Isaac tries to fix the alien ship and search for his girlfriend Nicole, who appears to him whenever no one is around. Turns out the necromorphs were created by an artifact called the Marker that was stolen from a nearby planet. Kendra reveals herself as an EarthGov spy to steal the Marker, but Nicole and Isaac foil her plan and return the Marker to the surface. But before Isaac can escape, Kendra confronts him and reveals that Nicole is... This boss sucks, and here's what you already know why this fight sucks. Even in a game full of great boss fights, one of them has to be the worst. One of them has to be the worst in the whole Souls franchise. The worst in the entire FromSoft catalog, and yes, I have fought the Covetous Demon. Lost Izalith is one of the lowest points in Lordran, down below the Demon Ruins, and there lies what's left of the Witch of Izalith, and one of the 4 Lord Souls you need to beat the game. But Lost Izalith was notoriously unfinished, likely rushed at the end of Dark Souls development, where the toughest challenge you'll face is the floor, meaning there is a long run between the nearest bonfire and the boss arena. When you finally reach it, you slide all the way down to meet the Bed of Chaos, a giant creature made up of tree roots and bullshit. The fight starts easily enough. You can't damage the Bed of Chaos directly, but there are 2 glowing orbs on either side. Pick a direction, slice one of the orbs, and a giant arm extends above the Bed of Chaos. Now the fun begins. Because not only does the floor start dropping out below you with no warning, but the Bed of Chaos' arm starts sweeping you into the abyss below. If the game had a proper jump, you might be able to dodge this, but this is Dark Souls. Die until you love it. Every time you die from one of these
All right.
and inescapable
Thank you
deaths,
for hanging out and watching ads, everybody. Appreciate you for doing that. All right. And back to it. All right, cool. So what we're doing is we're going to shoot our way through the below deck. That's been happening a lot today for some reason. It's been like double going. A grenade launcher, which I already... Oh, it's a jailbreaker. That's fine. I already have that. All right. So we're going to shoot our way through the below decks. There we go. Or we will in a moment. Okay, first, I think we... this is where we found out that Wesker has a weakness to... he's like... got a very specific...
Take it.
Roger.
Let's see, shot that he needs. And if the dose ever goes out of whack or anything like that, then he could be in real trouble. So, we have some spare doses that Excella had. And now, what we're going to do is try to inject him with some of those and throw off his powers. Okay, here's the big low decks fight. There's no getting around that. They're aiming from down below. Okay. Oh, so close. Didn't get him. Get back in the flames. Oh, all right. Else? Just trying to get as many of them as possible before we drop down. Oh, got the elevated. Oh, that sounds like a grenade. Yep, it was. They're up in there. brief moment. And here comes more of them. This is why I don't open my mouth. If I can help it. Woo! Okay. Nobody's throwing grenades. Oh boy. Okay. Man, alright. Ah! Okay. So there's a green herb over here. I'm gonna hit that real quick. Yes. That.
I owe you one.
Yep. Okay. Dip down in the tunnel. Good timing. Anyone else down here? Not yet. All right, good. Oh. Anybody? All over and died. Jeez. All right. I'm tough up here. Okay. Maybe up top. Okay, here he comes. All right, so we're going to use our first rocket launcher. This guy, unfortunately for me...
The weapons keep getting bigger! Take cover!
He can be a real pain. He's very spongy. And you pretty much just have to, like, unload everything you have into him. Or you could just use a rocket launcher. Okay. Part A. Rocks bomb. We could potentially use... I'm trying to remember if there is another boss fight in this one. I know the Excella fight is at 6-2. And then all the Wesker fights are in 6-3. Don't remember if there's a fight at the end of 6-1. We need a second key card, which is over here. So we have plenty of rocket launchers, and now's the time to use them. All right. There we go.
Come on!
Okay.
Oh, yes, there's a rocket launcher fight. Yep, rocket launcher. Hey, Big Boy Best. Alright, I think he's down. Yes. Okay, there's, I think... Okay, he's shirtless. Alright. We are at the end of 6-1. Name's Kyle. Don't remember it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thanks, Kyle, for letting me know. I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. Okay, I don't know if I can get a good angle on that guy. Like that. Okay, the music's not down. There's one more somewhere. Don't. No. Okay. All right. We're done. All right. Whew. Let's just keep using these just in case.
Thanks, partner.
Top myself up. Next section can be a little tough. We have gotten one shot on the boss, there's also one random enemy that is incredibly hard to deal with. And unfortunately, he's holding a key card. So I think I'm going to use a rocket launcher on him. We're going to open up. Excella's going to go Hulk out on the Ouroboros virus, turn into a monster. We'll have some QTEs to deal with. We'll have that one big guy we'll have that one, a couple of small enemies, and then the one randomly very difficult guy. And then after the Excella fight, that's 6-2. Then we just have one very big final sub-chapter. What part of this is chapter 6. Kyle, this is, we are officially done with chapter 5. I think. There we go. You missed the end of 5. You did? Okay, that's 6-1, I think. Yeah, okay, it is. All right, S ranks all the way down. Love it. Okay, so. Intense fight or anything? No, the Wesker fight's not that bad. All right, I think what we're going to do. Close calls? Not really. Not in that particular fight. No, that actually worked out pretty well. Let's see. We're going to... You... 2 heals on you. That should be enough. Don't have any stash ones. I could also take the grenade launcher instead of that. Nah, we'll just do the rocket launcher for the sake of the fight, for the sake of the run. All right. So start off, and we're gonna see a big old pile of bodies, and Excella is gonna turn into her big evil monster self, and her big old leech tentacles are going to try to grab us, and we need to run like hell, which we will do. Anything else here? All right. Run. Okay, we're in. Whew. Yeah, it gets wild. All right, so
Persistent son of a bitch.
This is gonna seem wasteful, but I am gonna, when we identify which enemy has the key card, I'm gonna rocket launch.
We gotta get the hell out of here before it destroys this place.
And we'll need a couple more rocket launchers in the next section. So this is kind of like the Verdugo fight, if you remember from Resident Evil 4, where she's going to swipe at us every now and then, kind of through the roof, just like that. We just got to be prepared for it. Green herbs, why not?
It's tearing through the ship! We can't stay here!
Agreed. So let's not. And then we'll have the big old fight with Excella. About out on the roof. Wait, no, can't go this way. I think we're safe in this room. I could be wrong about that, though. Have to keep sharp, especially this late in the run. Those are a rifle. Yes.
You grab it.
Roger.
Yeah, you can just be on cover for now. Because the only way to really hurt Excella... No, wait a minute. The only way to really hurt Excella is by this laser targeting thing that we're going to find, and then a rocket launcher. So Sheva wasting her ammo isn't going to help anything. Okay, nothing there. Take the shotgun shells. All right, now we're going to be exposed again.
My God! Look how big it
I'm going to head up the stairs, and this is where those folks are. That one's fine. Can't go this way. We'll need to use a key card to get out onto the deck. What I'm trying to do is identify which of these folks is going to mutate into Super Ouroboros guy, or one of the guys that, like, from before that, like, weren't that hard to kill originally. There we go. Might be you. You is it? Tried you. You're at least just not getting up. And there's you. Whoa! Where'd you come from? You might be the one. Yep, you are. Alright. Out of the way, Sheva. I do not have time for you. Alright. We'll need another rocket launcher in a moment when we get to our next checkpoint. I don't think there's anything else here. Alright. Up on the bridge now. Let's see, is there anything I can use on the bridge? There might be a red herb. Is, of course, just growing in mass outside. Alright, so let's do the Excella fight. Make sure I'm topped up health-wise. I am. Okay, cool. Checkpoint. Let's restart. Grab another... Organize. Grab another rocket launcher. I think we have enough to get us through the whole thing. Okay, I've got 2 heals. Sheva's got 2 heals. I've got a bunch of ammo. We ought to be good. Alright. So how this is going to work is there is a laser targeting device that is out on the out on the deck where Excella is. So we're going to grab that thing and then have a satellite shoot down a laser, take down some of her smaller bulbs that pop out, and then wait for the larger one, and then we're going to rocket launch that. Able to. Oof.
It's all on you, Chris. I've got your back. There it is. Fire! That's it! Hit it again!
That's one down.
Watch out!
Charge.
It's firing off some sort of projectile.
It sure is. We gotta take out this one as well. In just a moment, once it's done charging, which might take a second. And now. Okay. Should get a quick little cutscene. There we go. Another big one's out. Rocket launcher that, and that's the fight. Goodbye, Excella. All right. Okay, this is it. This is the final level. The final sub-level. So here's what this is going to entail. Thank you, Tiny Hands. So, yeah, that was quick work. All right. So, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff here. Because we're going to have bugs in this next section. I'm gonna remove one of my heals and one of my shotgun things here. Let's see, let's get the flash grenades back. This is what scares the hell out of me, is we have bugs and then 2 Gatling gun guys. I don't like that at all. But we don't really have a choice. So, Let's see. So here's how this is going to work. We are going to do this first big room is going to be in 3 sections. One of them is just guys. We can just shoot all the guys and then be all right. We'll make our way into the next section. Then at the next section, let's see. Once we start, let me back up. So there's 3 sections that are separated by bulkheads. Those bulkheads are closed. We need to open those bulkheads to be able to progress. So we get into the next sections, right? So when we get into the first section, it's going to be all dudes. We can shoot them and be all right. We're going to work our way into the next section. More dudes will swarm us. We'll shoot them. We are not going to open the door to the 3rd section until we take out all the guys. Because when we do that, when we open the second bulkhead, it'll take a while. It'll be slow. 2 of the bugs will pop out. We'll have to take them both out at the same time. If we get rid of all the guys, it's not too bad. But if we don't, and we try to do it all at once, it can be a mess. Then, when it finally opens up, we have 2 of those Gatling gun guys, and that's what the rocket launcher is for. Is if we aim the rocket launcher between them and blast them, we can take them both out in one shot, and then make our way into the Wesker fight. This will be then the next stage will be the Wesker fight where he has to be in the dark, and then we have to use the rocket launchers on him. We have a couple of QTEs in the plane, and then the volcano, and then that is the game. All right. No pressure. Trying to plan each section just to make sure I'm careful. What's the point of treasures and money? Yes, so it is. You can upgrade stuff. Now, most of my stuff is as upgraded as possible. So now I can buy things. There's some ammo you can buy. So, for instance, like I can't buy like just bullets, but we can buy grenade rounds, proximity bombs, and then rocket launchers. There we go. Rocket launchers are 10,000 a pop. Okay. Here we go.
So that's Ouroboros.
Sure is.
I fear for the world if that ever gets out.
God damn it, Wesker. He's actually serious about destroying the entire planet.
Yeah, he does that. Guess I got everything I need. I think so. Now I just got to live through this. All right.
A bomber equipped with missiles. He can't fly around in that without
Yeah, this is, I think, the hardest arena in the entire game.
Exactly. The plane can't get
what we're
shot
about
down.
to do.
If it does, it'll initiate a biohazard.
It's just like Joe said. He's planning to spread this virus worldwide.
Looks that way.
Okay.
Warning. Fire detected in the engine room. Warning. Sealing off area with primary bulkhead. Evacuate the area immediately.
Okay. We're going to open those bulkheads.
Sealing off area with secondary bulkhead. Evacuate the area immediately.
The flames will do our work for us on that one. Let's get out of here while that's happening. Anybody down here? I don't think so. Oh, we got you. We can actually kind of take our time in this section. Hey, Branzy, we have just started the final level. So, Wesker wants to release his virus onto the world. He's going to use a plane to do it. And so we need to get to that plane. Yeah, I don't have any room. To do that, we need to open a couple of bulkheads in this room. This is the hardest arena in the whole game. Rifle ammo, you take it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's put you on attack mode. Anybody else here? No, okay, we got to advance. Pull the lever. It's going to slowly open up the first bulkhead into the second area. And we're going to get swarmed again. You come from?
Take it.
what's in there, Sheva. I want that thing to take as long as possible. There's bugs in there. Take this. That. You take the rifle ammo. Okay, good. How are we doing? Anybody? All right. Now we do have these folks here. Alright. Second bulkhead's open. And you can probably see there's the bug sacks are in there. They won't hatch until we pull the lever in that room. And then a rocket launcher. Let's take it out. Anybody else? Okay. Alright, let's advance. More of them are gonna show up. Yes. More of them anywhere? That was Sheva, okay. I saw Sheva running and I was like, wait. Okay. Yeah, go get that gold. Nope. I knew that was too easy. I have the shotgun. I can swap to that. Just gonna get this ready. So when those bugs show up, we gotta move fast. Give me one of your heals. Right. Use one of mine, I guess.
Thanks, partner.
There we go. And then give me that.
Give me a can of
Take
first aid
this.
spray.
There we go. Okay. Is there anything else we can pick up before we get that lever? All right. Go kill some bugs. All right. So this is the door to the second bulkhead that's going to open to the final area in the room. It will take a while to do that. While it's doing that, once we pull the levers, those two bugs are going to pop out of their sacks. We got to deal with them. Once this finally opens up, we have two Gatling guys that are going to show up. We're going to try to rocket launch them. If we can do that, this room will not be as bad as it could be. All right, let's just load up. And swap to... Actually, no, we'll swap to this.
Here's this.
All right, let's do it.
Opening primary bulkhead. Please maintain a safe distance from the bulkhead.
All right. One. Run over. Another. I saw him. He's out somewhere. There he is. Okay, they're down. Final boss is right now before the real final boss, right? Just making sure, making absolutely certain they're out. Okay, now I'm gonna wait. We will go collect. Well, let's see. We got some good stuff here. Power's done. All right. Now then, just gonna hang out. Wait for those two to pop up, and those elements. Sheva, can you not be right there? You are absolutely where I don't want you to be. And then when that happens, we grab the key cards and run. And then we'll be in the next Wesker fight in the dark. Taking a moment. This is one of those rooms. It's like, it's not too bad if you do it slow and steady. If you try to speed run it, it can get dangerous. not have a fair fight. Move. Got a couple more guys are going to spawn in, but we don't actually need to fight them. We got the key cards. So let's bail. Sheva, right now, please. Okay. Let's see. It has not given me a checkpoint yet, so I don't want to quit out. So let's just top up everything. I don't think that there's QTEs when Wesker pops out, but I'm not certain. Yeah. Okay.
Something doesn't feel right. I can't explain it.
Yeah, I hear ya. Don't let your guard down.
I'll see you dead.
Okay, so Wesker is hanging here in front of his jet. He's not thrilled that we're here to stop him.
If we take advantage of the dark, we might actually hit him.
He's got those cat eyes, so he can see us from all angles. But we can turn off the lights.
Every time we shoot, he
Blind
dodges.
him.
Fighting in the shadows might be our only chance.
Thank you, Sheva. It's gonna be a little easier for us because he can't see us as well. Watch this.
Take it.
Okay.
Sheva to use this. We can shoot. She'll shoot Wesker with it.
Chris, I need you to distract.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Shoot it! Do it! Inject him!
Nope. Wouldn't be that easy. Okay, so we're gonna have to go up top, get another rocket. I don't think you can get him on the first rocket. I don't believe so. I've never done it. Maybe somebody better at this game can, but I have not. Alright, so he and Sheva can fight down there. That's actually fine. Sheva will eventually come get me, but like, at the moment, just grab one of these guys.
I need a warhead.
There's
Working
no
on it.
point in hiding.
No point in hiding. Alright, so Sheva's still got the rocket launcher.
Has it never occurred to you that this planet is overpopulated?
Okay, well,
Only
I actually do kind of agree with Wesker on that.
everyone.
Do it now! Give him the shot!
Got it. Alright, that's the fight. Alright, now we are up on the jet. He's gonna go release Ouroboros in the atmosphere.
Will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation. Your feeble attempts only delay the inevitable. The entire world will be infected. A new Genesis is at hand, and I will be the creator.
Give him another shot. Get him a little further.
Another one of Umbrella's leftovers.
Estimated
You know
time
what we
until
have
missile
to do.
deployment. 3 minutes.
All right,
So it sort of messes with his DNA, Branzy.
Until missile
cover me.
deployment.
He has to have a very specific amount of that vaccine in at any time. So now we are shooting him with multiple doses, and he's unstable.
Hang on!
Unauthorized decompression detected. Unable to maintain temperature.
And Cheva's gonna try to sacrifice herself to stop Wesker, and we are saying no, not today. Yeah, get off my plane, right? Alright,
Emergency landing protocol
this is it.
stabilizing small
Taking the two of you with me!
Like hell you will!
Unfortunately for us, he's not kidding because that plane is going down in the volcano. Alright, this is literally the final fight. You were playing Minecraft and a cave noise happened and it scared you? Ooh. Well, sorry about that. Alright. Wesker's out there somewhere. Boulder time. Yep, we are going to be punching a boulder here in a moment. Gold, not that we really need it.
Roger.
Actually, have I played Minecraft? I have not played Minecraft. Alright, I'm going to quit out real quick. Alright. Let's see. We don't need the flash rounds anymore. I have more shotgun rounds than I do pistol rounds. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the pistol for now. Move that somewhere. We'll take a rocket launcher. I got one left. Yep, I do. Let's see. I think we'll try the explosive rounds, and then remove that. So I want to have one space just in case we need it. Okay. And yeah, let me just see real quick. So this has firepower 3. Let's see. Yeah, 'cause I just don't have enough handgun ammo. I'm just worried about running out. Sheva doesn't have that much either. I'm gonna give Sheva the prox bombs. Have I done any other games without dying? Yeah, I do. So far we've done Resident Evil 1 through 4 without dying. So if we can beat this today, that's 5. But you know, I'm trying not to count it until it's official. All right. I'm gonna give some of those to Sheva, so she can top me up. And I'll use those on Wesker. And we've got the rocket launcher. Try Zero. The problem with Zero is because your companions are morons in Zero. Like in all of the early games with NPC companions, like they're always dumb and they always get themselves in trouble. And the problem is, I found a trainer for Zero that will make certain characters unkillable, but you can't say make the character that I'm not unkillable. You know, so like if I'm Rebecca, just make Billy unkillable, or vice versa. You can say Billy is unkillable forever, even when you are controlling Billy, and if you're unkillable, what is the point of a Deathless run, you know? So I think I can't do Zero for that reason, unfortunately. All right. 2 heals. Let's see, I'll have her keep the... I think because we don't have any handgun bullets, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to give Sheva one more heal. All right, here we go. Zero is so hard. Zero is hard. All right. This is it. Okay, so the plan is this. So Wesker's gonna pop out. Oh, rifle ammo, you take it.
Roger.
And separate us. So we're gonna run across the bridge. I'm gonna fall. Wesker is going to fall with me and come after me. Sheva will take the high ground and start shooting at him. So, oh, so 1 isn't the first game. 1 is the first Resident Evil game. Sheva's gonna start sniping at him from afar. We'll finish the first phase, then he will go after Sheva. I will punch the boulder. That will allow Sheva to come back down and join me, and the two of us will finish him off. If that happens, then we're golden.
Why can't you understand?
Alright, this is gonna fall.
Pull back!
Do you really believe the world is worth saving?
He's gonna jump down there after me.
Natural selection leaves the survivors stronger and better. Humans have escaped this winnowing for far too long.
Alright, so she's on attack. Okay, there's his weak spot.
I got him!
Alright, there's first phase done. He's gonna go after Sheva. Let's go punch a boulder.
Damn you! Damn you!
It's so casual.
Pestilence wherever you go. Everywhere. Nothing but loathsome humans.
Again, every now and then Wesker makes sense. Okay, let's do it.
Just hold on, Sheva!
Shoot him!
Alright. Boulder's in. Sheva can now make it. Alright, she got herself up. She'll run herself around here. I'm gonna swap over the rocket launcher because when he comes down here, there'll be time for that. Actually. Back right now, huh?
The human race requires judgment.
You're going to judge us? You get all your ideas from comic book villains?
Keep going. Alright, now he's gonna come back down for the final fight. She should be here now. After me. Okay, wrong side. On his back. That'll one-shot me, so I gotta be careful on that one. Drill, baby, drill. No, okay, that's not a win just yet. Okay, now his weak spot's on his back.
I can't lose. Not to you.
Okay. for that big attack there. Reload. Okay, now it's on his back. Okay, turn. That would have killed Sheva right there. She just running straight into his hardest attack. Okay. Fine. All right. He does take a lot of damage. Doing that again. Loves that attack. Get closer, maybe? Nope. Okay. Where's your weak point? You're back. Going for that again. Comes front now. Okay, now it's on his back. Will be. I'm straight up running out of ammo right now. Run back now. Oof. Good chunk out of me there.
You need to be careful!
Oh, we both used heals. All right, fine. Yeah, I might have to restart this fight because we are running out of any ammo. I can knife him, but that's pretty risky. Hands on his front. Did we get him? I think we got him. Alright, I'm letting this play. I think I earned it. Now, it's not technically over yet. There's one more QTE we gotta do. Josh and Jill. Yeah, we could still lose. But it's a pretty easy one. Oh, thank you, sister. I'm gonna not look at chat for a moment just in case. I'm gonna get the hell out of there. This one was rough. Definitely the hardest one yet.
Locked and loaded.
Suck on this, Wesker.
Your time's up, you son of a bitch.
And that's game. Alright. Oh man. I was actually worried I wasn't going to be able to do this one. Okay. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, everybody. That's Resident Evil 5 Deathless. And we are off, yeah, we'll be back next week with Resident Evil 6. Yeah, GG. That's it. That's officially it. So yes, so next week we'll be doing Resident Evil 6, starting at Saturday 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
And we'll be trying to get all the way through that campaign without dying. We only have to do one campaign. I feel like as long as you roll credits on the game, it counts. So we're not going to do all 4 campaigns on 6.
Wondering if it's all worth fighting for.
Especially not Chris's. Chris's campaign sucks.
For a future without fear.
Oh, Jill, you need a tan. Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, it's worth it.
And granted, you've been in like a pod for a little while, you know, so I feel you. But oh man. Okay. Yeah, that one took a lot of work, and there was a lot of dumb deaths on that one. So I'm glad. You heard 6 is the worst. 6 is something. 6 is a really big effort that just didn't work out all that well. You'll send the finished guard in the Discord. Yes, please do. Thank you, Tiny Hands. Yes, I appreciate the GGs. I'll see you next weekend, indeed. Let's just see how we ended up. Now, I did S ranks all the way down. Love it. Exactly what I want to see. Okay, well, that is officially the end of Resident Evil 5. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for all the support through all this, keeping me going. Especially because, you know, there was a couple times I was like, oh man, I'm just beating my head against the wall on this one, and I'm probably never going to be able to do it. All right. So yes, 5 and 6 are the two that I'm the most worried about, but I do know 6 better, so I feel like 6 will go over more so than 5. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your weekend. I've been KevinHelpUs, and I hope you take care of each other, and I will see you all on Saturday, folks. All right, everyone. Take care, and goodbye. Let me just go ahead and end on all